What it do, guys? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Those of you guys just tuning in, welcome, folks. I want to make sure we're live and we got a clear uh, quality here. Make sure we're nice and steady, stream wise. Make sure the stream is up and flowing. Make sure we're not buffering. Make sure we are good to go. We have arrived. We're back here at Nancy Guthrie's house, and here. Want to make sure we're good. So let me just make sure we're steady here and we don't have anything interrupting us. Big welcomes. Good to see you guys all tuning in. Big welcomes, guys. Big welcomes. Good to see you guys all chiming in here. Just waiting, kind of giving everybody a chance to kind of come chime in. I know I didn't have a set time on the time that I was going to go live out here. Really was skeptical or not, whether or not I was actually going to come out here to Nancy's house today. And as I told you guys, I won't be out here as much this week as last week. So we got to kind of pick our days when we come out there this week, unless, something kind of pops off. What it do, though? What it do, guys? It's your boy, the Juice. And as you all know, my name is Troy Bradshaw, but I go by the Juice. I have just arrived. I was actually just hanging out, just kind of peeping the scene and, looking around, looking at traffic, just kind of getting a feel for the neighborhood today. Maybe we'll open up the phone lines today. That's in question. I'm not too sure. However, Mr. Bald Guy just passed by just now. And that's the guy that comes in the Tesla, who I supposedly, I think he kind of gets mail and then, maybe takes it to the family, maybe cleans. There's nothing to clean because there's nobody living here. So, I mean, why he's in and out, I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I mean, besides him getting mail, I told you guys last night upon doing research, it stated that private investigators aren't allowed to get the mail. So I don't know. Maybe he's just checking the house, making sure that things are not, out of place, making sure, the house is still in good hands. I don't know. But I think we might need to take a walk up to, because he made a right turn on Granado. I have a good feeling he might have ran around to the back. I don't know. He just passed by, kept going. I'm assuming he saw me and decided maybe to go a different route. I'm assuming they are good friends with the neighbors in the back. I did see the lady leaving as I got here, the lady on top of the hill that drives I've told you guys it's a Camry. The lady that got on the cameras and told me to move my tripod just the other day passed by me on the way in. But I'm thinking, guys, we might need to go around the street just real quick to kind of peep the scene. I'm skeptical only because I don't want to leave anything behind here. I'm worried about people just messing with me and taking my things. So I know I would have to pick up and take everything with me. I think my ice chest would be fine as long as I make it quick. But I think we probably should take this walk. I think he went back. I want to say he's going through the back. But there's really not a way in through the back. And I wanted to give it a couple minutes just to see, see if he comes back. But he definitely took a right turn, and maybe he just said, you know what, we'll come back another time. This guy's here. Maybe he's thinking we'll come back tonight. Let's go check. We will come back. We'll postpone for a second, give people some more time to chime in here, and we'll come back here, chime in for a prayer for those of you guys who like to join me for prayer. I did hear that there was some poop, like somebody came and left some poop around here to, I guess, pollute the area even more. I'm also hearing that another one of Lauren's signs went missing. I don't know if that's true. I think that's what she may have been told. I don't necessarily see anything out of place that looks like it's missing. Everything still looks like it's in good hands. Everything still looks like it's still here. So I'm only assuming that she was misinformed, maybe. But I could also not be, realizing what sign may have been missing. I don't know. I can't tell. We'll come back. We'll have an open discussion here. We'll talk about the case facts. We'll talk about the possibilities. We brought up the car last night. I want to talk a little bit about the car, um, and a couple other things too. Looks like the mailman's coming. We got to walk around here. All right, let's look at power pad, guys. Let me make this quick. Hold on. Something odd is going on around here. Why didn't he pull in the front yard this time? I'm wondering, guys, if that's a PI. Like, I'm wondering if that is a PI. And maybe he just kind of bends the rules or something. Who knows? I don't know. I can't call it. Make sure my fan is good. Take all the expensive stuff, the important stuff. Make sure we got the jackery loaded up. Got to make sure we bring the jackery with us. We'll take a little walk here. And I'm just hoping that no one messes with my ice chest, or I'm going to be very upset. Highly. Bald guy pulled up. For those of you guys just chiming in, bald guy passed by and continued this time. He did not stop. He kept going. Weird. Very weird. Interesting. Very, very interesting. If we lose connection, folks, bear with me. Don't worry, I'll make sure we stay connected as much as we can, knowing that this neighborhood has a lot of bad signal. That's all the stuff I'm leaving. You are my witness. Everything else is in the bag. Something odd's going around here. Something ain't right. Feel it. Well, I don't necessarily think something isn't right, but something's different. And I don't see it yet. So, we're taking a little stroll here. We'll just casually walk down Ganado and then circle back. Why did he pass by? That's what I'm confused. Why did he just do what he normally does and then get out of here? Interesting. It is hot today, folks. Very hot. Big welcome to those of you guys tuning in, by the way. No, I didn't get to say hello to those of you guys tuning in. Don't worry, we'll look through the chat a bit and say hello to the folks here chiming in here. That is really, really odd. Maybe he's waiting for me to leave and then he's going to come back. I couldn't tell. Maybe he's friends with one of these neighbors here. I don't think Nancy does Nancy have a back gate? I would have to look at the picture. I can't tell if she has a back gate though. I think the entryway is right here to get to her backyard. Turn the camera around so you guys can see. Yeah, I think right here, somewhere in here, goes to Nancy's backyard. Somewhere around here. I'm not too sure exactly where though. There's some work going on back here. I can hear a loud machine. Maybe we passed it. I think we went too far. Or is it here? It might be actually here. Nah, there's no way he drove back there. Unless there's another way around. I don't know. I can't remember how to get back there. Should we go around the other way? I don't know if there's oh, it's right here. It's this one. Huh. There's like a truck parked back there. Looks a little odd. Kind of looks like an undercover truck or something, but I can't tell. We're gonna circle back. I don't want to make it obvious. All right, guys. We gotta double back, hurry up and get back to the shade. I'm sorry about that. However, unfortunately, we have the fan on the phone. We have the phone cooler, but unfortunately, the phone's still overheated. It's still overheated. So, unfortunately, we got to go back because I think it's probably going to be best we just go get into some shade. I don't even know if I'm back alive. Hopefully we're live here, but we got to go get into some shade here. It's nice and windy. We got a good breeze. However, it's there's a truck back there. However, we got to go back because the phone is overheating. So I don't even want to take that chance and deal with that right now. I don't see anything back here though, and I would love to walk back there, but I don't want to piss any other neighbors off. I don't want to make them upset, so we won't go back there. Crazy. It's weird. He might have went inside by now. We'll find out right now. That's why we got to hurry back. He might have circled around by now. Seen I wasn't there and went back, and I'm getting worried about my stuff being there too. As much as stuff has been just up and gone missing, I'm super concerned about that. That's the only good thing about having someone else here. They can kind of look after your things when you walk away. Because it's just been getting real weird around here lately. So just want to make sure we're not giving anybody any opportunities to take our things. You know, they could take signs and rocks, but they're not going to take my thing. But anyway, I just figured I'd circle around just to see if I saw anything real quick. I don't see anything at all. Like I said, the bald guy circled around, but I don't know where he went. Maybe he was just circling around and didn't want to deal with the camera being on him. I figured he'd come back. I don't know. Stick around in the front, see if he comes back around. I think he might be a PI. Because what is there to do? What is there to do at the house? I mean, it's already clean. I mean, it could get dusty, yeah, but I mean, if no one's living there, what possibility would why would he be coming? You know, what would be the reason to him coming here besides to pick up mail? I don't think he's cleaning the house. He's usually in and out. You know, he doesn't spend much time inside the house. I think he's usually here for about 10 minutes or so, and then he's out of here. It is so hot out here. This phone is not going to last in this heat at all. And I got the phone cooler. That's what's crazy. I'm looking at the chat as of yet. I'm trying to get back to the shade because I'm afraid the phone's gonna overheat again. So I just want to hurry up and get back right. Too hot today to walk? That doesn't bother me. I'm good. I'm actually good. I'm not like sweating or nothing like that, but it's just too hot for the phone. The phone is doing a lot of work right now. It's powering the headphones, and it's also charging at the same time, which I think is a lot on the phone. That is interesting. I'm surprised he kept going. That really was like that was a little head spin for a second. All my stuff's good. We're good. Wow. That was different. I did not expect that one at all. I thought he was going to stop here, but he kept. But I take it he's just circling the neighborhood, maybe looking for something. I don't know. I question. Somebody said that they pulled that guy's information, and they told me what he does, but I can't remember. What he actually does for a living. I guess I don't really care too much. It's not really my business. I guess it would just be good to know for peace of mind. It's not like it's gonna change much, but be good to know. He never talks to anybody but the officers. Isn't that the truth, though? I mean, he usually doesn't, though. You're right. He did speak to the officers the last time that Criminal Network was here. He's a PI. I think he is, too. I'm starting to think that guy's a PI. I think he's been one of the private investigators this entire time. But this time he kept going. I bet he knows my name and everything. Full name and everything. I mean, he should if he watches the channel. I say it, and I'm not hiding it anyway. But I'm just saying, I bet he knows his surroundings well. Private investigators are good at digging up stuff like that. Easy work for them. That's clockwork. Well, we will just stick to our plan, of course. Have a discussion, hang out here for a bit, talk about the case, talk about possibilities, talk about the facts. Brian Ensign sat down with a guy today too, and I just kind of thought that was probably one of the most pointless interviews I've seen him do. I'm not gonna lie. He didn't really talk about anything. Love Brian Ensign, but that interview, that last interview was just it wasn't it for me. It was not it at all. They did discuss what CrimeCon is like. I didn't know victims go to CrimeCon. I guess so, because it's such a big event. But that was good to know, knowing that I don't know anything about CrimeCon. But supposedly victims that are, a part of big cases go to CrimeCon, which is pretty cool, I think. How you doing, Brenda? By the way, Elisa, big welcomes. I know I didn't get to say a lot. Hello to those of you guys in the chat. Shouts to those becoming a member here. I didn't even get a chance to look at that. Somebody said, "Why is he saying there's no sign missing?" Hey, anytime, Joseph. Much love, man. Thanks for being here with me in the chat as well. Much love to. I think it's is it Beniver? Much love. Thanks for becoming a member. Platinum at that, man. Shouts Beniver. Deb, big welcomes to Deb. Good to see you, Deb. TC, big welcomes here. Juice, I have info. TC says, shoot me an email, man. Let me know. Share. If you want to call me, I could definitely, if you want to shoot me an email, I'll send you the number, and then you can reach out and call as well. Speak up. We'll see if we can turn up the mic. Let me get the hotspot on so I can hear myself real quick. Are we too low? Let's see if we can get this thing turned all the way up here. A mic only goes so loud. Is that better? We'll do it, Teresa. Definitely going to be safe. I hope we still got signal, but I'm not sure because my hotspot isn't on. Let me get that on so I can see the chat here. And chat saying he's got info. Maybe reach out to me through email. I mean, I could give you the number in the chat. I just don't want to miss your call due to the fact that other people may reach out thinking that I'm posting the number and I'm taking calls right now. So I would much rather prefer you reach out through email. That way I could shoot you the number there. Trying to make sure. That way I can shoot you the number there. Trying to make sure the mic is good. Let me just give a mic check. Mic check. Trying to make sure that way I can shoot you the number there. Trying to make sure the mic is good. Let me just give a mic check. Mic check. Yeah, we're good. All right, we're good. It's loud. I've got the mic loud as it go. I'll keep my mouth as close to the mic as I can, guys. Some people saying speak up, but maybe somebody trolling. I think the mic is sufficiently loud enough. I'll post my email in the chat. It's actually in the description. I don't think nobody's really had much of a difficult time finding it lately. I think for the most part, everybody knows where it's at. But I will post it here in chat. And then if you have a name that you want me to look for in the email, because a lot of people's names are different from their name on YouTube through email. Somebody says that they have proof where Annie and Tommaso are. Interesting. Somebody said that they found pictures of Annie and Tommaso standing with their children at the international airport a few weeks back when they stopped seeing them at their home. Says the article stated they were on their way to Italy. Tommaso has all his family there. They most likely are visiting and staying with his relation. The article stated that they were being, I don't know what they're trying to spell here, guacked at the inn, pestered by everyone, and so they were taking this time off to get away. Not too sure if this is true, guys. This is just somebody that sent me this. This way they don't have to pay for their B&B here. The relation is probably fighting over who they're going to stay with. School's out, so the kids have vacation. And Tommaso released from working at school shortly before summer vacation started. They have been cleared so they can go out of the country to visit. Good point. I'm sure they're not running away forever. I will go and get pictures in the articles and put them here in their email. Okay. I mean, I don't know if that says really necessarily that they're not here right now. I mean, it's stating that they left at a point in time, but that's not to say that they haven't been back. But then there's more of the message as well. I didn't get a chance to, I don't know if I'm going to read all of that. So, much love to the person that reached out. So I won't give out her name. I don't think she wants me to do that. So, said number or don't give out number or last name. Okay, of course not the number. Of course not the last name. A lady by the name of Diana. Shouts Diana. Hey, much love. You guys all rock. Couldn't do this without you guys. You guys rock more than I do, man. You guys make this happen. You guys make this possible for me. Ann and Todd should last. Poop is all over the rocks. There is a little bit of poop. It's not like crazy to the extreme, but there is some poop. But that's been here. I don't see like a bunch of poop that somebody might have threw down here, but there is some poop out here. Hey, Brown Eyes, much love. Shouts to Brown Eyes. He says we love the juice and his beautiful family. Hey, likewise, Brown Eyes. I appreciate that a lot. Much love. Hey, had to do it, Shirley. We got to do it. She says, Juice, we love you holding it down the fort. Had to hold down the fort. The fork. I usually call it the fork. We got to hold down the fork. Not only that, I like to be here, and I know you guys like me to be here. So, I mean, it all works out for me. Kathy, big welcomes, by the way. Man, hello to all you guys plugging in here, guys. It was nice to have folks plugging in here. I know somebody had became a member, and I missed it because I was walking, so I apologize. But shouts to you becoming a member. I truly appreciate those who become members of the channel, man. It means a lot. Hemi, how you doing? She says juicy. Much love, Hemi. I'm looking for an email, guys. So just bear with me here. I want to see what this person has to say. I mean, they said they got some info for me, so we gotta hear this. I don't see any email. Maybe I hope this person's not trolling. But as of right now, I don't see anything, so we'll move forward for now. But I'll keep an eye on the email here. Somebody says there's 2 white Teslas in the neighborhood. Do you see the one that had an open or closed back and top? Someone on X posted the 2 different cars. The PI and the Tesla at the construction site are 2 different ones. I don't know about that. I just know exactly what his car looks like Tesla-wise, and I also know what he looks like, and I was able to get a good, his windows aren't very tinted if they're tinted at all. And I was able to get a good look at him to be able to tell. No one walking their dogs would allow them to poop on the rocks and cactus. No. Somebody, well, I don't know that. I can't say that, because it's an area that they don't really care about. So whoever did that on purpose. Either way you slice it, it's still bad. If they drop poop here or they let their dog poop here, didn't pick it up, and they kept walking, I think that's still, it's still just as bad. Hey, shout Sam, I appreciate love and support. She says, thank you, Juice, for all you do to bring awareness to Nancy in this case. Mad respect. Hey, likewise, Sam, I appreciate it. Y'all make this the awareness possible. Rochelle, good to see you. She said everyone deserves a break. Ted, JLR, and Alex are fine. Yeah, definitely. They'll be back soon, too. I think they're en route back. Not too sure when exactly they're coming back, so, but I think they'll be back later on this evening or tomorrow latest. How you doing, Tammy? Says, hey, Juice and Chat. Much love, Tammy. Much love. I think we're gonna get ready to go over here and do a prayer real quick here, just because I think we should do the prayer now. Just because I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of traffic, people stopping by. I'm not too sure at what the day is gonna bring. Just Brenda says, how can I call you? Looks like people are trying to call. All right, tell you guys what, since people seem like they really need to reach out, they really need to update me. We'll take some calls. I mean, share something with me if you need to share something. If you feel like it's really important right now, please do. We're gonna cut them short though today. We're not gonna linger on the calls. That way we can get through the calls here. It seems like some people got some things important that they would like to relay to me. So let's do it. Let's say a prayer, and then we'll do that. I want to go a little close to the memorial real quick, so let's do that real quick, and then we'll go ahead and chime in on some phone calls. So first of all, let me get the phone number ready, so that way once I come back to my chair here, all I got to do is simply post it and pin it in the chat here. So bear with me, just give me about 5 minutes, guys, and then I'll post that number. Got a car coming. We'll try to make sure we get all of the vehicles that are passing by. That way we don't miss anything. Oh, coming in and it says unknown. Should we answer this call? Somebody's stopping here. We'll answer this call real quick. We'll make it quick.
To accept, press 1.
How you doing? Oh, we got a news station stopping by. Hey, how you doing? This is the Juice.
Hi. How are you?
I'm all right. How you doing?
And I want to say hi to the chat. I'm trying to get through to so many streamers. If you will, can you look at that the first photo of the perp? I think it was James. He's in a mask on the porch. If you can pull that up when you get a minute, or I can email it to you. If you take a close look, like if you zoom in, you can see the image of the person's face.
The video or the photo? You're talking about video, right? I mean, it has to be the video.
I think it's called. No, not the video, not the video. The image, the first, the thumb. I think they call it a thumbnail.
Yeah, you could call it that. So
photo.
The one and only image we have when he's like has no backpack and stuff.
Correct. He's standing there. If you take a close look at that photo, that image, you can see the person's face. And I'm telling you, if you compare that next to T, it looks just like him. Now, I don't think it's T on this the perp that's in the video, but I think that first photo, that image, if you zoom in on it, you can see like the goatee, the mustache.
I will check that out. I'm not like on the computer. I'm out in the front, so I'll pull it up, but it'll be difficult to show everybody else. It's a lot of reflection off the phone. But I will pull it up.
Your because it looks just. I'm telling you, it looks just like him. And the other question, I've been trying to search for this. I wanted to know if A&T paid their real estate taxes.
They did. They're paid up.
They did pay it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So when you get time, just look at that photo for me, okay?
No, I will. And if you want, you can shoot me an email. That way I could get back to you on it. Or I'll shoot you. Well, it's unknown, so I can't reach back out to you.
Is the chat? Is it listed?
Description there.
Or you can give it to me now.
So it's my last name. It's going to be Bradshaw.
All right.
So Bradshaw Troy.
BRAD.
SHAW. And then it'll be my
Troy at what?
22 though. So Bradshaw Troy 22 at Gmail.
All right, thank you, and thank you for all that you're doing.
Hey, much love. I appreciate it. What was your name?
T.
T. All right, T. Well, nice meeting you, T, and thanks for reaching out.
Yeah. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe.
All right. You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Shouts T reaching out. Shouts to T. She wanted to tell me about the still photo. Yeah, I remember we just recently, the last time we really kind of looked at that is when they did that comparison of T. I don't know what news station this is, guys. It looks like a Spanish news station. Some type of Spanish news station. It's actually, I think it might be the one that's, I don't know. It kind of looks like it's on the photo, that photo on the mailbox. We'll ask him in a minute. So like I said, we're going to say a prayer real quick here. I'll post a number. Some people still have the phone number. I don't mind if they reach out. I'm not going to answer somebody calls right this minute though, so you have to give me a second because I want to say a prayer here before we get going. Something's different today though. I don't know why it feels different out here today. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Felt normal for a second, but now it just feels like it's a different day. It's a different type of day. Was a full moon. Telemundo. Ah, good call, Sharon. Yeah, Brian Henson spoke to somebody today, and they were talking about the polygraphs. Yeah. How you doing, Cat Lady? Welcome back. Shouts to all the members tuning in here. Me, Blondie, good to see you. Vodka, good to see you. I think that's a news station, which is Telemundo, from what I'm hearing. Telemundo. 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 Speaking in Spanish, too. It's a Spanish name that was on the side of that car. Hey, much love, Bloom with a smile. Says, God is with you. He is your protector. Indeed, I couldn't agree more. Today is exactly 4 months. Thanks for bringing it up. Carla, exactly 4 months since Nancy has gone missing. Literally, it has been 120 days. Is it Jacqueline? Much love, Jacqueline. Good to see you. Cheryl, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. She says, look for the sign you and Lauren put up in the dark. By Rocks is gone. Oh, yeah. I came and reported that the very next day. It's on my X. For those of you guys that follow me on X, I posted the day we put it up. And then I also posted the moment pretty much a couple hours after finding out that the sign was taken down. Yeah, so right here beside me where I'm sitting at is where the sign was at, right over there. You see there's some poop on the ground. So a lot of us, some of us in the chat have been talking about some poop. And there's some poop in the ground there. I don't know if you guys can really see it. But there is a big poopadoo there. Other than that, I don't see a whole lot of poop around here, as if, somebody just came out and, laid a whole bunch of poop. I don't see that. Yeah, not everybody has X. I'm not a big X user. I am now because, it seems like more people that are in the chat use that social media platform more than others. I'm more bigger on like Instagram and Snap. Not bigger in the sense of having followers, just bigger about using it. But I guess I've had to learn to get more into X. For those that don't know what X is, X used to be Twitter. And then Elon Musk took it over and changed the name. Sorry, Jay Mary, I know not everybody uses X. And neighbors are scary. Yeah. All right, guys, let's go over here and say a prayer here for Nancy. That way we can chat, open up the phone lines. Just want to make sure this number is we don't have to go searching for it. Still figuring out a little bit about Google calls. Lisa says, "Juice, please let the new caster know he may get told to leave. Just a nice thing to do." I'm pretty sure he's aware of the parking scenario. I'm assuming that they won't come and tell him anything. Perhaps the sheriff come by. I bet they wouldn't say anything to him. Just so you know, good to see you. Welcome back. Just so you know, I don't know if I feel like she had a different name before. Sadie, good to see you. Shout Sadie tuning in here. Much love, Sadie. Got my ice chest, Sadie. I got my ice chest, and everything is nice and cold. Shout Sadie. Taking a nice sip. Cheers. It's Gatorade. That nice Gatorade. Love it. Can't go wrong with no Gatorades. We don't know why he's here, but we're going to find out after this prayer. I'm really, really scared the phone is going to the battery or the phone is gonna overheat because we're in the heat. That's okay. You guys know me. I like to be a little closer to Memorial Site. I'm gonna, like I said, we'll get back to the email. Somebody said they were reaching out to call me, saying TC has info. We're about to see if we can get him on the line here before we open up the phone lines after this prayer. Join me here for those of you guys that love to join me for prayer. For those that pray, hopefully this also motivates others to pray. Like I've told you guys before, I'm not a big prayer, and this is one of the things that I've done more. And I give thanks to Nancy. I know she was a godly woman, and that's one thing I keep in about Nancy. And one thing I know that she's passed down to her children. Prayer for Nancy here. Dear Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for the time. I want to take the time, to thank you for all that you have been giving me and all the people around me that you have blessed me with. Father, I want to thank you for continuing to help us all come together and support one another, support Nancy in this case alone. As always, I want to continue to ask you to watch over us, everyone involved in the case and even the evil. Father, help us zero in on justice for this case. Help us all understand and figure out what's going on. Help us bring this case to an end because we need your help every single day. In God's name we pray. Amen. Amen. Let's move back here. We'll take a quick moment of silence for Nancy. We'll move back, get out the sun. Brief moment of silence here for Nancy here. Much love, guys. Amen. Amen. Much love, those of you guys chiming in. Appreciate you guys chiming in with your boy here. Much love. What brings you out today?
Sorry?
What brings you out here today?
The 4 months?
The 4 months. Oh, anything you guys going to be covering at all?
Yeah, actually, I'm about to go live.
You're about to go live. Okay. Oh, let me get out your way.
30 seconds, something like that.
30 seconds. Ooh. All right. Let me get out your way.
Like a minute.
Okay. Hey, well, I'm just covering. I'm just public awareness. We don't want the case to fade away. We want to try to just keep the community and everybody worldwide informed. I'm just partnered with YouTube. Same. I usually come out 3 or 4 times a week. And
yeah, I was about to ask you who you're with.
Yeah, so you just YouTube.
Independent?
Just myself. Yeah, me, myself, and I. So, yeah. So you guys is this
Telemundo.
Telemundo?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I don't want to hold you, man. I just figured I'd ask.
I'm gonna be here for a while.
You are? Well, I'll be here with you, man. Sure. Good to have some company too. So, much love. Not too sure if you guys caught that. Remember the news station, guys? They came out last time for the 100-day mark. So he's here specifically just for the 4 days, just for the 4 months. I'm sorry, 4 months. I wanted to see if we had any updates or anything like that. Nothing. It doesn't seem like, at least. But nice to have somebody out here with me, though. At least I'm not alone, guys. Hopefully that brings comfort to some of the folks here. But other than that, looks like that's why they're here. 4 months, Lord, please hear our prayers. I know. You guys heard? All right. I just want to make sure, because everybody says that they can't hear the folks when my mic, I try to bring the mic closer when I interact with others. There was a lot of complaints about the officer I couldn't, really hear him. But it's all good, guys, because if it gets down to it, I can always go and edit it and turn up the volume, just in case we need to hear what took place on a certain event. So no worries, folks. TC, I sent you the number, waiting on your call before we post this number in the chat here. TC said he had some info. He states that he found out that Kayla's mom is Nancy's husband's sister's daughter, related through marriage. You can verify on Vinnie Politan's Facebook page. Interesting. Well, maybe we don't need him to call then. Look, Facebook, you got to be really careful where you get your information on Facebook. I don't ever look for information on Facebook, guys, because there's always a lot of fake stuff going on Facebook. So if you do get your information from Facebook, make sure you try to go confirm it somewhere that you know and trust that's a good, reliable source, as far as a news station, or somebody that is on YouTube, and they always talk about facts that are always true. Just be careful. Like, even with TMZ, you got to be careful, because TMZ hasn't always presented stuff that turned out to be true. So with Facebook, just be very, very careful. Facebook is not a very good, reliable source when it comes to facts. Juice, can we see the sign from the other day? Yeah, you guys want me to show it? I have it on X. I don't have the sign here, but because somebody took that sign. So for those of you guys that aren't aware, just maybe tuning in, that sign is gone. It was gone within hours, which tells us, that somebody's watching the channel for sure. But I don't mind pulling that up here on X. That way you guys can see the sign. I can show it to you, and then I'll also read it. But it's in regards to the rocks. And if an officer comes and makes contact with me, we'll read him that. We'll read him that and see what he says. We'll see if he agrees with the statement and the law based on the section, the ARS. We'll see. And that's only if we get an officer passing by. I would love to address it, because Lauren looked that up, and I mean, I think it's true. She looked it up. It's not like she made it up. So X is loading right now. We're having a little bit of trouble with the connection. Corey says, I'm going to send you the info. Hey, please do. It says that on the car. Yeah, it says it on the car as far as what news station he's with, but it's very, very small. And I figured I'd ask. But he's doing his thing right now. River Life says, if Juice was parked there, the sheriff. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They would have already been there. You're right, River. In a heartbeat. You know how it goes. Does the rock still spell Nancy? No, I haven't seen any rocks that ever spelled Nancy out here. Maybe I never just paid enough attention to it to see it, but I've never seen any rocks out here that spelled out Nancy. There might be some at the news station that spell out Nancy, though. Is it Root Rye? I'm trying to pronounce her name. I'm bad with these names. I want to say Rotary. I don't know how to pronounce that. What's the name of the media that's there? That's Telemundo, guys. So Telemundo is here, and they're only here because it's the 4th month. That's just sad. To me, that's just sad. Go home. It's over. Voices of the Missing did it last night, Donna says. Did what? They were here last night, though. Shout Voices of the Missing. Oh, they spelled out Nancy. Oh, okay. Let me take a look. We'll take a look real quick. I'm gonna post this number here. I don't think there's no need for TC to call because he shared with me what he was gonna say over the phone. So I guess there's no need. I don't know where they would have put that at, though. I don't know where they spelled out Nancy with the rocks. Maybe these ones here. Got a car coming. Maybe these rocks over here. I kind of can see it. Oh, okay. I kind of see it. So I'm there. I guess it's these rocks, the rocks that they dropped off. There is actually more poop. Oh yeah, they purposely put poop out here. Yeah, this was no dog. Okay, now I'm seeing a lot of the poop. Wow, those. Wow, what? That's just messed up, man. People, they're so wrong for this. From what I'm seeing, though, there is a bunch of poop, and then they did spell Nancy over here. It doesn't really look very good. It's very hard to tell that it says Nancy. Come on, Voices of the Missing. We got to do better with these rocks here. I see the A. The N is kind of a little bit off. Like somebody maybe kicked it or something. I don't know. For the most part, I can see the N. I see the A, and I'll show you guys in a minute. I see the Y. N-A-N-C-Y. Okay, it looks pretty cool. It looks kind of cool. The N is not quite there, though. Well, it is, but it just doesn't. It's hard to tell. We'd probably need to put a drone in the air to see it better, but it looks okay. I'm kind of seeing it now. Yeah, so I'm aware. I know Richard Nolette had put out a video. I'm aware of that. Yes. So the BMW that just passed by is coming back now, and it looks like the Bronco that passed by is turned around. So we got some traffic out here. Got some folks stopping by, taking some pictures. Man, he's got on gloves while he's driving. Traffic. Hey, Granny KD, bless you as well. Much love. Thanks for the reply, Juice. Anytime. Nancy in rocks, Dana says. Or Donna. Pennsylvania. Wow. All the way from Pennsylvania. Insane. Probably tough to see, but all the way from Pennsylvania. Crazy. They have whoever did the video, whoever did that on video. What am I missing in the chat? $100,000 Bronco, not even close. That's the most basic one. Trust me. Joyba says I live in Pennsylvania. Juanita better take a screenshot for this for her case. Yeah, she should. And she is. I'm pretty sure she is. Very smart lady. I know she is. So I think we might have got enough service here. So I'll show you guys where the sign was placed. And then I'll go on to read it. And I'm going to post this number here. Kind of hard to see, guys, because my phone is quite blurry. So you're probably going to see me in the reflection and not the picture. See if we can give you all more light. A lot of people passing by. See if we could take the shade away a bit. I'll try. It's very tough. I mean, there's a lot of shade or a lot of glariness coming from my screen. But if you could see it a little bit, there it is. There. That's where the sign was at. Like I said, the sign was directly behind me where I was at. And then I came back the next morning and that sign was completely gone. I mean, they took the stick and all. They didn't just take the sign, they took the stick and everything. So, for the sign, it's a Pima County Code Ordinance, guys. Pima County Code Ordinance, Chapter 10.5, Ordinance 2008. And it states, it says 72, 1 part 2008. And it states it strictly prohibits obstruction of clean zone or right of way with rocks and boulders. ARS Title 28 Outliners Rule regarding obstruction of view and right of way laws for drivers and pedestrians. Heavy rocks or planted cactus in a street clear line of sight constitute a traffic hazard and is subject to civil and criminal penalties. That is what the sign states. Now, according to the officer addressing all of this stuff on the side of the road, he told me pretty much as long as they are not seen putting these rocks here, it's not necessarily against the law. So it's against the law only if you get caught. Yeah, so it's more than just cactus and rocks. It's also it's also poop. It's also poop here. Let me open up these phone lines here. Hopefully I don't lose you guys. We're gonna walk over here just real quick. I want to see if you guys are able to see this. So if anybody's asking, I'll let you guys see this real quick here. And again, I hope I don't lose service here, but it might happen. So bear with me. I'll come back if we do. But this is what they put down here. And then as you can see right here is all of the poop. All of the poop here. Bunch of poop everywhere. All in between here. Whole bunch of poop. All in the cactus. Poop everywhere. Tesla passing by. Tesla. And this is where Voices of the Missing put up the Nancy. And they spelled out Nancy with the rocks. So that's what it looks like. To me, kind of tough to see. Kind of tough to make out what it says. You have to kind of really be paying attention to it to really see it. So that's what that looks like. Oh, so there's the other Tesla maybe that you guys are talking about. I'm not too sure. A lot of Teslas. AJW in the building. Shouts to AJW, says stay hydrated out there. Much love. I know you know all about that. Big searcher for Nancy. Shouts to AJW. We appreciate everything you do. Keep doing what you're doing. If you guys have not checked out AJW, he's been covering the Nancy Guthrie case, searching. Real well known now for finding that bone. I think it was out in the river area near Craycroft. Shout to AJW. Make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel. Check him out when you guys find the time. Much love, AJW. I owe you one, man. I appreciate you chiming in and just showing some love and support, man. Much love. Buttercup, much love for the gifted memberships as well. Wow. AJW with the 5 gifted as well. Oh, man, you guys are insane. Much love, guys. Vicky is now officially a member. Thanks to AJW. Jeanette. Also, Sandy. Sand Lady. Kelly Mary and Norma are now officially members. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the team. Thanks to AJW. Much love. Wow. Thanks to Buttercup, Jess Brenda, Serena, Jay's, I think it's Jay's Ree. I'm not too sure if I said that right. Lisa. And I believe one other person here are now officially members. Thanks to you guys, man. Much love, guys. I appreciate all the love and support. You guys are insane. One of a kind. Welcome to the family, folks. For those of you guys that have just become members of the channel, love you all. Much love. Get away from me. I know you guys heard that. You guys hear that fly? I almost got killed by a fly. Literally, a fly almost killed me right now. I'm joking. Phone line is up. Reach out whenever you'd like. Feel free to chime in. If you got some information to share it. We'll cut the calls a little shorter than usual today. That way we could try to get through some calls. Perhaps we do receive several calls. Did Nancy make it home? Did Nancy even make it home that night? Is in question. You know, I still question that. I truly believe she made it home. But I still have moments and times where I go back in question. Looks like we got a call already here. Let's chime in here. Mr. Juice. Nothing. Mr. Juice.
Juice.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Mike from Wisconsin here.
Hey, how you doing, Mike?
Keeping track of all you guys, and I seen you last night on the interview room on the stream.
Oh, okay.
Think of what do you think of Chris McDonough's story?
I didn't catch it all. As far as like what part, which part, so I could tell you whether or not I caught that part of it.
The part about the right turn off of the front porch instead of the blood coming straight out.
Oh, I thought that was
Driveway.
Man, that was a really good point. That was a really good point because he showed the one of the FBI agents taking a picture. And I thought that was
I totally agree. As far as that stuff out by them rocks, how do we know that's not javelina feces?
Oh, as far as the poop, because it's
that very well could be.
Well, it's really old.
It couldn't just be one dog walk. We've seen when JLR was filming, we've seen at least 5 different neighbors walk by with their dogs in the morning. So we can't just
I think we can, because all the poop is the same size. It's not like it's different type of poops. All these dogs are different sizes amongst all the neighbors that walk by. I mean, it's fairly big poop. Javelinas, they come out, but I don't really think those are javelinas that pooped here. The poop looks pretty old. It doesn't look like it's fresh poop. It looks
like somebody must have picked it up out of their own yard, just threw it there.
Exactly what it looks like. Yeah, you could tell. You could just tell.
I definitely call the police then and have that looked at.
Yeah, not only that, the poop is in the cactus.
I wouldn't let that just go over. I would definitely call the police then.
Yeah, well, I spoke to him yesterday. We talked about it. I didn't notice the poop, but I mean, we talked about the cactus and the rocks. He stated that it's not really a crime unless they get caught doing it. And he said that the particular cactuses aren't illegal unless they're actually the ones that are taken out of the ground. And he pointed out.
Yeah, I heard that about them saguaro cactuses. If people want to do landscaping out there, they have to actually tag a cactus to move to another property.
Right.
Like you do with if you shoot an animal like a deer or a bear somewhere, you have to have a tag to transfer that one cactus if you want it.
Yeah, I think they got to go through it's a process. You can't just go chopping it. It's a pretty lengthy process to get cactus removed.
I'm sure you got more people wanting to call in. I'll get up here. Enjoy your time, sir.
Hey, I enjoyed chatting with you, though. Much love. I appreciate you calling in.
What Jordans were you wearing? Are them some Gatorade 7s by chance?
These ones? No. I don't even know what these are called. I got them for my birthday a while ago.
All right. I'm just a big shoe collector. I have over 300 pair of retro.
Sheesh.
I know you like your J's.
I don't even have 10% of 300, man. Dang, yeah, I've been, yeah, I'll let you know if you email me. I can let you know what they're called, though.
Sounds good.
All right, man. Much love.
Yeah.
I think we missed a call, so if you you feel free to call back. Somebody just called and I missed it because I was trying to hang up with the gentleman that I just spoke to. Shouts to him. Much love. Appreciate you chiming in and calling. Yeah, there's a process you guys got to go through, or that you got to go through out here, at least for Arizona, to remove certain cactuses. You can't just remove cactus. True BU is officially a member. Shouts True BU for becoming a member of the channel. Rita, thanks so much for the flow state. Much love. My Fuzz says nice 4-minute call. Yeah, we gotta keep them short today. That way it'll give us a little time. We won't be out here till dark today either, so we're limited on time here. I won't be out here as long as I usually am today, which is a good thing. Sue Ellen, you can't poop there. Very funny. Very funny. Alex is calling? Oh, let me see. I'll call him back. Let me double back and see if that was Alex that just called. It was Alex. Let's call him back, folks. Let's call him back. Gotta call Alex back. Shout out Criminal Network, guys. Make sure y'all go subscribe. I know all of you guys are probably subscribed, but for those of you guys that aren't familiar with him, check him out. One of a kind guy. Good guy. What's up, Alex? How you doing?
Oh, good. Hey, if you don't mind, we're live on JLR. Hey, Jude.
Hey, what's up, JLR?
Hey, Jude. How you doing? What's the latest, man? Where somebody's saying, we needed to call you. Poop on rocks or something? Is that going on? What's going on?
Yeah. So now there's poop. There's poop all in the cactus and, all over the... Ew. Yeah, big poops, too. They're not just like your normal poop-sized poops, but...
Dog poop?
I can't call it. Man, I can't really call it. I don't want to just say because I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
To me, it looks like it could possibly be horse poop. I don't know though. I don't want to get it wrong.
And we're the weird ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really odd. I didn't even realize there was this much poop here till Lauren.
Really?
She told me they took one of her other sides too.
You think this was deliberate? Oh, they took both.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
100%.
and these poops look old. They're not like fresh. It's not like fresh poop. It's definitely sitting in somebody's yard.
I hope all is good with you, Juice. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go to be at Nancy tomorrow afternoon. So I don't know if you'll be there, but
Yeah, all's been well. Yeah, I'll probably see you out here tomorrow. Hey, missed you guys, man. You guys been gone too long. You guys need to hurry up and come back already. You guys had enough fun already.
I missed you, man. I feel like I haven't been in Nancy's forever. We'll be back.
Yeah,
we will be back, my brother. We're supposed to get in late tonight, so.
Hey, much love.
DLRs are taking us on extreme mountains. Like I've been in gravel roads going up like 9,000 feet.
Sheesh. What's up, by the way, Ted? I don't think I said what's up. Hey, you guys too, man.
All you do, man.
Hey, likewise, fellas. Likewise. Thank you guys for chiming in.
Take care, Juice.
All right, guys. Much love, man. Shouts to the fellas chiming in, checking up on me. Alex has been checking up on me frequently. Shouts to him, good guy. I mean, he calls. He's been calling like at least once a day, just to check up on me, checking to see if there's any updates in the neighborhood. Much love to those guys. Much love. Love and support has been real. Somebody's telling me to get the windsock out. I got you, man. Don't worry. I'll get the windsock. I just hate the windsock because it takes away from the sound a bit. It makes it difficult for you guys to hear stuff. It kind of muffles it, in other words. That's what beats me with the windsock. We'll get it on here, though. My baby windsock. So they're en route. They said they'll be back soon, like I was telling you guys. Not only that, they said that Alex said that he'll be out here tomorrow. So we'll see Alex here tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'll be here tomorrow at least. Like I said, I won't be here the whole week, but I'll be here tomorrow. Get that. Oh, little hair. Now it's got a. Now my mic's got a wig. It's a wig. Call it the mic wig. Is the wheelbarrow there? Good question. Maybe we should go check on that wheelbarrow and see if it's moved. I'm assuming it's not because they don't want Alex to sit there. So I'm assuming that wheelbarrow is no longer there. Oh my God. There's nothing better than a cold Gatorade and hot. Whew. You guys don't understand. Maybe you do. If you're from Arizona, you do. But I know that keeps me cool. I mean, whew. Thank you, Sadie. Thank you, Sadie. I would have never even thought of an ice chest. Vemus says he isn't looking at chat. I'm looking now, Vemus. Sorry about that. What's going down in the town? That was Alex on the phone, JLR, and Mr. Ted Investigates. That was Voices of the Missing yesterday. That was not perp or anything odd like that. People keep saying report it to the police. Yeah, maybe we should reach out. I don't know. Maybe should we call the police and let them know that there was rocks reported on this rocks on the side of the road? Will they even care? Should we call to see if they even care? Maybe we should make a phone call right now on live so it's all documented and see if they come out and evaluate this. Got the mic fro. Hey, that's a good name. Lost Soul Investigates. Big welcome. Good to see you in the chat there. Haven't seen that person before. Much love. Appreciate you chiming in. The California Hillbilly says, Juice, if the poop is in front of Sue Ellens, may need to have a welfare check. She'll be smearing her walls next month. It's real sickness. Yeah, I mean, good question. Well, good comment, because I don't know for certain that poop is from Sue Ellen's. I'm assuming that came from, I think it came from the place with the bobcat. Danielle, good to see you, by the way. I haven't seen Danielle in the chat before. Much love, Danielle. Appreciate you tuning in here. Seeing a lot of names I haven't seen in the chat, and maybe they just have been around, but I haven't seen them chat before. So good to see some new names in the chat. Well, 111 Jones, good to see you back. He says, guys, they won't do any good for you to call. He doesn't live there. He can't report it. Oh, yes, I can. I can still report it. Juice, take some pics of the parked car. I can't do them like that, man. I can't do them like that. Truly Julie says to call the police. Yes, call. Hey, much love, Barbara. She says, sure, call the cop. The $5 super chat charge. Barbara says, yes, you can. (911)
911, where's your emergency?
Not necessarily an emergency. I just wanted to make a report. I wanted to report some rocks that were thrown on the side of a road here, along with some cactus and poop.
Where at?
So I usually come out here and report outside of Nancy Guthrie's house, and one day we had took off, left, came back, and there was a whole bunch of big rocks thrown out here on the side of the road, along with some cactus and some poop.
Okay, so this is outside Nancy's house on the road?
That's correct. Well, it's just on the side of the actual road. It's not on the actual street.
What's your name?
My name is Troy, last name Bradshaw.
And a callback number for you?
Yeah, so it's going to be...
Oh, is it area code 520?
That's correct, yeah.
So it's not on the roadway, not on Camino Escalante?
It's not on the actual roadway. It's on the side of the roadway. I wouldn't say it's on the street. Yeah. So I really wanted to call also to see if this was legal, because I spoke to an officer and he was saying that it's not necessarily illegal unless you're doing it, so to speak.
Okay. Well, I'll have an officer give you a call.
Okay. Well, I'm currently live, so I won't be able to. Can I give you a different phone number for them to reach out to?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me get you that number here. Give me 1 second. You still there?
Yes.
Okay. Almost there. Sorry, I have a hard time finding my... Okay, so it's going to be 702 546 8771. Okay, thank you. we'll see if the officer reaches out. I just want to really see if they're going to address this at all. You know, I want to see if they're actually going to come and see if they'll put in an order to remove it. You know, see, you know, because people who's ever doing this, they got to stop doing this. This is silly, and this is childish behavior. I know this was an older person. I know this is not. I don't think it's a troll. I don't think it's some random person just trolling. I think it really is somebody in the neighborhood that's on the elderly side, not too old, but not too young. We got to report it. I want to see how they're going to go about it. This is for our own peace of mind. I could care less what they really do with it, to be honest, because it's not stopping me from being here. It's not stopping me from sitting where I normally sit. You know, the only thing they're forcing me to do is just kind of be on the road. But other than that, it's not really stopping me from doing anything. But I asked you guys, see if you guys wanted me to call. Most people said yes, so I took you guys' word for it, and then we'll just see what happens moving forward. I mean, I also want to see if it was actually reported. So when the officer calls back, I want to see if this guy says it was actually reported already. I'm surprised she didn't tell me whether or not it was reported. Calling 911 over rocks and poop is ridiculous. If you call it that, I'm okay with that. You said it out loud, your number? No, that number is actually the number I posted in the chat. I didn't say my actual number. That was the number that I posted in the chat, and I actually forgot to pin that phone number, actually. That's probably why we didn't get a call again, because I didn't get to pin it. "911 isn't specifically just for emergencies, guys. Do you guys not know that? There's other reasons to reach out to 911. It doesn't have to be an emergency. That's why they asked at the beginning of the call. And that's why I immediately told her that it wasn't necessarily an emergency. It's really that simple. Not only that, removing cactus is wrong. Removing cactus is illegal. Hey, Pink Wildflower, thanks so much for the $20 super chat. She says, thank you for keeping it real and for all you do, Juice. Hey, anytime. I'm not a police caller. If I was that type of guy and I do that just to cause ruckus, that's what I would show you guys. But I don't do that. Otherwise, I'd probably call the police on this guy for illegally parking on the side of the road. He is a news reporter, so I think he gets that leeway regardless, although the same rules should apply to all of us, as he, I'm sure, is most certain of the rules. So there's no need to tell him. I'm pretty sure him knowing that it's the 4th month here, he's highly aware of the parking situation. Sherry, thanks so much for the $20 super chat. She says, sure, remember, it's on the easement. There's proof of marks on the road coming from the place of the Bobcat. You need to tell the cops all this. They need to know all of this and investigate where it all came from. Yeah, I'll tell them where I believe that it's coming from. I'm not going to just give them false information because I am not sure that that's a fact. So that would be false. That would be false information. Just tell him where I think it may have came from. Show him the marks in the road, and then move forward from there. I mean, other than that, there's not much I could do to prove it. Maggie, thanks for the $10 super chat. She says, hi, Juice. Voices of the Missing did the Nancy and the Rocks last night. Thanks for being there. Much love, Maggie. Yeah, somebody had told me that, and I had no idea, so thanks for sharing that. We just looked at it a minute ago and checked that out. Calagirl 61, thanks for the $20 super chat. She says, these people in this neighborhood think they're beyond reproach. Their behavior is childish and disgusting. You need to pursue this because putting poop in the mix is a health hazard. Awful behavior. Yeah, not only that, I've noticed that the mice kind of feast off of the cactus. And I noticed that the mice were like eating it. You know, they had a little piece over there and they were just having a good old time feasting off the cactus. So I mean, it does bring the rodents out a little bit more. Remember, guys, they asked for people to not bring the real flowers. That's why you see a lot of these artificial flowers out here, because these flowers bring rats and stuff. They bring the rodents out. They also said that pertaining to the signs, specifically in that HOA letter, they were pertaining to rats also, and they wanted the community to don't. Remember, they said to show another way to support Nancy, and they stated that they had a charity. Remember that? Yeah, and they're making false police reports. I've heard some of the calls with Sue Ellen. I've heard some of those calls, and some of those calls are not legitimate information. She's literally saying stuff that's not legitimate. Uh-oh, we got police coming. Yep. Glad he came. We need to know anyways. We need to know. I think he's probably going to tell him he can't park there. Sorry, guy. I apologize. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Pretty sure she's probably going to tell him he needs to move. Yeah. And as they usually do, they're really nice. They usually don't just give you a citation because you're parked on the side of the road. You know, they usually give you a fair warning, and then they move on. So I don't know if she's here on report or she's just passing through, or I don't know. I'm supposed to be expecting a call, so I don't expect to make any contact with an officer. I'm expecting a call back. My stuff is slightly on the easement, just a little bit, nothing crazy. Just slightly on the easement. I'm not really I'm on the easement, but I'm not like, really affecting traffic. I mean, I guess you could say I am, because I'm slightly on the easement. But other than that, I'm here to respect the rules. So if they have an issue with that, I'll move it all the way off the easement. I don't think this is really much of a big deal, though. I think she's going slow because she's trying to make sure that he's actually going to leave. This might be the police right here. Hold on. No, maybe this is somebody else here. Hold on. This the juice.
Deputy Posey with the Sheriff's Department.
Sorry, what was your name again?
Deputy Palicki with the Pima County Sheriff's Department.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Was that you that just passed by?
Yes.
Oh, well, why didn't you stop and talk with me?
You said you wanted contact.
I get that, but you were just right here.
Are you the one that's filming?
That's correct.
Okay, sir. Well, I was just stopping by to check about rocks, cactus, and feces thrown on the side of the road.
Yeah, right. And I just wanted to confirm with you guys whether I wanted to report it, and also I wanted to confirm with you guys whether or not this was legal or illegal.
Whether there's rocks and cactus on the side of the road?
Yeah.
No, that is not illegal.
Along with poop as well, so that's not illegal for them to dump this on the side of the road.
I'll take another look at it, but as far as the cactus and rocks, no, it's on the side of the road. It's not causing any traffic hazard to anybody's safety.
Okay. Did you happen to have a badge number that I could take down for my own documentation purposes?
Yeah, I'll go to speak with you in person.
Okay, much better. Thank you.
Bye.
I can't believe that. Why did she just stop by? I'm the only one out here. Who else is out here besides the guy right there? I knew it. And see, I'm just observant. I'm that observant. I'm like, was that just you that passed by right now? I know that was her because it was a girl. No, much better because if that's the case, and that's really the person that just passed by, we know for sure that it's not somebody just trolling, and it's not. I know that was her. She looked like she sounded like the person that I was speaking to, and I know you can't judge a character, like that, based on how you think that they would talk, but I mean, it seemed like that was her. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, she just really literally just left down the street. I mean, why not just stop and make contact? You're already here. Caillou Girl says, what's wrong with the deputy dumping poop is not illegal. I agree. 100% agree. Now, we won't be doing this too often, guys. I just wanted to do it to see, what they would say, how they're going to go about it moving forward. And so far, from what I'm observing here and taking from this so far, is absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. Where's she at? Maybe it wasn't a legitimate call because she didn't state her badge number. She said her name, but she didn't state a badge number. Oh, here she comes. She's going very, very slow. I take it that her going this slow is her waiting for another officer to come on the scene. Normally they do this when they're waiting for another officer to come here and make contact with her. And I think that's for their own safety reasons, I guess. I have no idea. Get my mic on here. Yeah, so this guy circled the block. I think he's just probably asking her about he's probably just asking her about the parking situation. He said that he would be here a while, is what he told me, that he'd be out here for a while. Now, and people need to know for their own peace of mind. People really need to know what they're doing about stuff like this. I would only assume that a public servant cares about their community, not just just simply crime in general. And either way, this is a crime. I mean, and I'm going to read what it states. But it does state that as long as it's not, blocking the roadway, that, pretty much for the most part, not illegal, I guess. But the sheriff that I spoke to the other day was specifically talking about a certain cactus, and he pointed out one over there, and I don't know which one he was talking about. I mean, I guess I'm assuming this one because that's the only other cactus, but he said it for the ones specifically that are in the ground. What is the sheriff doing? What is she doing? But the ordinance specifically states that it should be a clean zone or right of way with rocks and boulders. It strictly prohibits obstruction of clean zone or right of way with rocks and boulders. Hey, how you doing?
Good. Where's this stuff at? Under the cactus.
Was that you I spoke to just now? Okay, I just wanted to confirm. So there's some poop all over there. Got the cactus all around here, and then all these big old rocks when we had left last week, none of this was here. And then we came back the next day, and all of these rocks were piled on the side of the road here.
Okay, I'll make sure I document it. As far as the feces, I can't tell if it's human or animal feces. I'll make sure I document it.
Yeah, and there's a whole lot more poop down there, but I mean that's just a little poop down here, but there's a whole ton at the end there. But
animals, you know what I mean?
No, I hear you.
And so I'll make sure I document it, but nothing's causing a traffic hazard to the roadway or anything. So I think everything should be fine just to document.
So it's not obstruction at all as long as it's not in the roadway.
Not in the roadway. So.
And as far as I'm concerned, they're allowed to dump this and keep going. So it wouldn't be a crime if I dumped this.
This off and on for the last few weeks I've been down here.
The rocks?
The cactus. I've seen it more and more just about almost every
That's never been here. You see the end of the road down there, how there's no cactus there on the side of the road down there. That's how this was.
Okay, I'll make sure.
We've been here for months. It's not been here like that at all.
All right, I'll document it, but it's not causing a traffic hazard, so there's not much I can do. But I'll make sure I make documentation.
So it's not illegal. I'm allowed to just dump something on the side of the road and continue on. I wouldn't get a ticket or anything for that.
I'm not sure where this comes from, but like I said, I will document it. It's on body cam, so if there's anything more and we get called back for it, we'll go from there.
So no one's reported this at all? It's just been... That's crazy. All right. Well, can I get your badge number just for the documentation records for my 9437? And your name again?
Last name I can spell it for you.
9437.
Yes, sir. And my last name is spelled P as in Papa, A-L-I-C, T as in Tango, E as in Echo.
All right. Thank you for coming out. Oh, can you give me that one more time? I'm sorry. I think my autocorrect came on.
P-A-L.
I-C.
T as in Tango, E as in Echo.
E as in Echo. Thank you. Yeah, that's not even a point of telling her about the bobcat up there, because that's just my speculation, and it's not going to do any good. She's already not going to do anything about this. They're not going to do anything about it. I can't believe she even said that. I really can't. I really can't, guys. They don't care. They don't care. Simply, they don't care. So if you got trash and you want to dump it somewhere here in Catalina, I guess just go ahead and dump your trash. She couldn't confirm whether or not if I dumped it right now, whether or not that would be legal. She was a little speechless to that comment. She really didn't really know what to say about that, which I found very interesting. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But now we know, how they go about this type of stuff. Now we know how they handle this. And she said, a minute, pretty much through her camera. And I don't know if you guys could hear, but she has the body cam on. And she said that she would document that. And she was already, and I read people well. She's already looking at me like I'm a complete idiot and pretty much like, bro, this is dumb. And it is. I agree. It's pretty dumb. But what also took place here when we weren't present was also just as dumb. It's actually more dumb. I just wanted to see if do anything about it. I wanted to see if they would even care. I can't believe she said that it's already been here. She said it's been out here since she's been pretty much for the most part covering this area, that it's already been here. That's crazy. Just crazy. I'm not gonna call the health department. I'm okay. It doesn't really bother me. What's bothering is the foolish behavior that goes on around here. But other than that, it doesn't bother me at all. It's move these rocks and make space for yourself. Yeah, I mean, I got enough space. I'm good where I'm at. I got plenty of space out here. At least enough for me. trying to pull up the chat here so I can see the chat. Chat's flowing, so it's tough for me to see the chat. She said she can't confirm whether or not it's animal feces. Does she have a lab in her truck? Yeah, I guess so. TM. Yeah, she can't confirm that. And she didn't really look like she cared much either. So I don't think she cared to confirm it. Connie says, someone needs to be out there all night and into the morning hours just to see who's doing this. Ungrateful people that live there. Yeah, I agree. I couldn't agree more. What's it smell like? It doesn't smell like anything. Like, that's how you know that the poop is old. It's old poop. Like, so whoever did this, it came from their yard. It didn't come from a dog passing by. No way. And all of the neighbors I know for a fact are very good about picking up poop, at least when I'm present. You know, maybe they're not when I'm here, but you know, it's not dog poop. It's definitely not dog poop. It doesn't really bother. Anyways, I wanted to bring up a couple things. I'll repost this number here too if anybody feels like reaching out here. I got a little bit of time left before I get out of here. I did miss a call. Somebody had reached out and I missed the call. That was crazy though. The lady really passed by me and then called instead of just addressing who made the phone call. Literally like 5 minutes after I had made the call. That was crazy. But let me post this number here. A couple things I wanted to address before we take some more calls here. I forgot to pin it. I thought I had pinned it. Dreamsicle, much love. Appreciate the $10 super chat. Dreamsicle says that female officer was out there with another officer when Alex was at Nancy's one night. Yeah, I think I remember her. Before those rocks were put there, so she is lying about them being there before when DGL was there. Well, you know what? I'll give her some slack, you know, because not everybody's going to take notice to rocks on the side of the road along with cactus and poop. So, I mean, I'll give her some slack about that, you know? It's all right. But it is good to report, and I'll report amongst myself. I'm not going to be a cop caller and start calling and reporting everything, you know, reporting every little thing. You know, I've just reported and documented for my own purposes on my stream, and keep it at that. If it's something that serious, obviously we'll reach out, but moving forward, we won't do that at all. A lot of people saying the cop is a liar. That's crazy. Much love, Calio girl, for the love and support. She says, let's all call them about the poop. Nah, no need, guys. No need. Brenda calling. Let me get this number posted.
Press 1.
This is Juice.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. This is just Brenda. I'm in your chat.
Hey, how you doing, Brenda?
Okay. Good. You know what? You guys weren't allowed to use the porta potty, correct?
As according to me, I wasn't able to use it.
Right. No, but I mean, they said that you couldn't use the porta potty, but now people can come, or cats and animals can come and poop. It is a health ordinance.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm concerned, every person in this chat should contact the health department tomorrow, and you know the Pima County Sheriff or health department, and say, hey, you know what? Is this health hazard? Is this hazard to other people?
Yeah. I mean, it is.
And I think it's just absolutely ridiculous how Pima County treats every person that is a YouTuber. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. But that wasn't the reason I was going to call you about. I wanted your opinion on something, actually. Not just to change the subject here.
All right. I like that.
With this whole thing with Savannah, you know, putting that statement out about how she's, she'll do anything to get her mom. She doesn't care how much it works, how much it costs, and she's going to hire this person and that person. How is it that she can do that almost 4 months later and doesn't realize that everything that has to go or that these FBI agents or the police, whoever she hired, has to go through Manos. Like, he's going to release that?
That's true. I mean, he's still in charge.
Yeah. Otherwise they can get a, what is it called, that citation that you're stopping an investigation, or you're involved in
interference.
Stopping them from investigating.
Yeah.
Interference. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if people realize that, but they can, Nanos can go right back and say, I'm not doing anything, and, get over it.
Yeah. But at the same time, I think FBI they're in full control. They've got more information than Sheriff Nanos has, if he even has any. I think they've discovered more in the, from the moment they got here, up until now than Nanos ever did. I feel like they got everything from him that they needed, even if he didn't share.
YouTubers are doing way more than Nanos and the Sheriff's Department. In all honesty, I mean, if we're going to tell the truth, let's tell the truth.
Yeah, that's true.
That's unfortunate for the Guthrie family. That is really, really unfortunate. I mean, you guys are out there morning, noon, and night. And for, God, we don't want to stop you guys. We don't want to stop having you guys go out there, because the only way, I'm from Wisconsin, the only way I know anything that's going on with the Guthrie case is by you guys. Yeah. And that's the honest to God's truth.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, JLR led the way in the beginning. I mean, and he did a lot
Alex,
more.
And then you, and then Sharp Mark. I mean, it was all of you guys.
Yeah. No, we all have our perks for sure.
And if this was somebody that did it from the neighborhood, shame on you. But I think we should all call the health department tomorrow, and everybody make a complaint.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. That's a good idea. I mean, it is a health hazard for sure.
Calling, even if 20 people called from here, even if 20, 50, 25 people called from this location here. I said, it's a health hazard. I live in the town. I want to walk my dog. I want to walk my child.
Yeah.
Is that a little bit something, health hazardly? How is this even normal?
I agree 100%. That's a good idea too.
I mean, it is disgusting. Yeah. I mean, I have every intention. I'm giving a call. I don't care. It doesn't matter. And somebody put it in there, whether it doesn't, it's the county, not the city. It does not matter. A health hazard.
Yep.
To other people, to other children, to dogs, cats. I mean, you had that one guy that gave Alex all that crap with his daughter. What if his daughter went to go pick up a piece of that cactus? Oh, Dad, look what I found.
Cut her hand, cut anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous just with what they're putting you guys through. And I'm sorry. And God bless those people that are doing this, because they need God more than anybody. Honestly, they do.
Yeah. And we'll pray for them. We will. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah.
I think that
that's all we can do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think it just kind of comes with the territory of, being a YouTuber. People are going to troll, whether it's in real life or, through chat, so. I expect more moving forward from who's ever doing this, and I'll just continue to document amongst myself. I'm not even going to bother, reaching out and calling the police.
No, I agree. Yeah, I agree. And I mean, playing devil's advocate, yes, this is your neighborhood. But if this is your neighborhood and somebody from your neighborhood is putting rocks and cactus out one day and pooping on them the next, aren't you concerned about that? Where's the HOA on this? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like it doesn't make sense to me.
Either they're in on it or they're okay with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, because they sent out that letter saying that they didn't want the neighbors to be in any type of contact with us nor watch any of our channels. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a letter that specifically states for them to not talk to us at all and not watch our channels.
Wow, I had no clue. But so, who are they to tell the people in the neighborhood what they can and cannot watch? Again, why are they drawing those lines?
Isn't that crazy? It just doesn't.
Yeah,
it doesn't make
absolutely.
any sense.
God bless you for all you do, though, Juice. I love the prayers at the beginning. I love the prayers at the end. And all I can say is, I'm going to pray for Nancy. Of course, we all are. That's the bottom line. That's why we're all here. That's why we're watching you guys. But number two, I'm going to pray for those people that are doing this, because they really, really need God in their life. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, no, they do. And much love, Brenda. I appreciate you reaching out and, just showing your love and support. It goes a long way, and it means a lot.
Absolutely. Just stay safe out there, okay?
I will.
All right. God bless.
All right. Likewise. Shouts Brenda reaching out. Much love, Brenda. A lot of people reaching out. Much love, guys. I appreciate you guys a lot. I mean, like I said, they're not going to do anything about it. And it's good. It's good so you guys can see. I mean, at the very least, she could have at least acted like she cared. At the very least, she could have acted like she was going to do something. At the very least, but that's okay. I mean, we know how this case was handled in the beginning. We know how the sheriff department handled it. We know how Sheriff Nanos handled it. We're fully aware. We're fully aware. They don't care. Lori, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. I truly appreciate it. She says, so they can't sit on the side of the road or the street, but you can't use a porta potty. Make this ish make sense. Yeah, I mean, it's all good. It's all good, guys. No worries. No worries at all. But it's also good for peace of mind, to good to address certain things, to see how they go about it, what they'll do, so on and so forth. It is what it is. Mr. Colella, guys, I wanted to say that because we got a little distracted with the cactus and all that good stuff, is got court on the 27th, or I'm sorry, this month on the 23rd. We all know he sent those fake ransom notes to the Guthrie family. And a lot of people are hoping that he talks because remember, he got in contact with the family, which is really highly questionable. We're like, man, how did this guy even get their number? CalStar says you could use a porta potty if you pay for it. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I could probably order one if I lived in the neighborhood. I think you'd probably have to have some type of property here, though, to do that. Someone says that Colella is friends with Tommaso. That's what Deborah says. Maybe so. Janet Brown says we need a song for this. Hey, we'll let Criminal Network get us a song going for it. I'm pretty sure he's got some songs mixing up in the works. He's got a lot of good songs that pertain to what's going on in the neighborhood and what's all happened. So I was thinking, guys, I wanted to bring this to you guys' attention about, how, for those that watched the stream last night, there was that car that I thought, that I think that there's a car in the driveway when we see the footage of the Ring camera footage. And I think it could be a possibility that is Nancy's car. And I could be wrong. I don't know for sure that it is. I'm just saying it could be. But there's also things that has happened that we're certain of that would make us think that it's not also. But I had a thought, and that thought was, if they use Nancy's car, and we already know the place was already contaminated, as far as the driveway goes, if they used her car, they wouldn't even really think nothing of tire marks, knowing that they're Nancy's. So I thought I would just bring that to mind just to kind of think about that for a second, So let's just say that they did. How would they, they wouldn't be able to even track those tire marks at all. They wouldn't be any good, because who's to say it wasn't Nancy driving her car at one point in time, based on those tire marks, but I don't know if it's her car. I'm just saying it was just a thought that just came to mind to just kind of think about. Now, we do know that the garage door closed and opened in a 2-minute period, 9:48 and 9:50. I don't know what proof they have as far as, proving that Nancy really made it home that night, although I believe that she did make it home that night. But it's still in question, why she took an Uber. What did she take an Uber for? That's still one of the biggest questions that we ask, and whether or not there was anything that went wrong that night. Chris from the interview room thinks that something happened at dinner that night. Or there's that possibility, that he thinks that. I don't know for certain that that's truly what he thinks, but I know he made that statement a while back on the interview room. How does she drive at night? I don't know. But I mean, what if somebody used her car? What if Annie and Tommaso needed to use her car that night for whatever reason? It seems like to me they only have one car. So maybe Tommaso had something he needed to handle and Annie needed to use the car to handle something on her end. Did they use Nancy's car, when they needed a second vehicle? Everybody needs a second vehicle at some point in time, when there is one available. So, I mean, did they use her car from time to time? We've seen Cameron driving Nancy's car at one point in time as well. Where he was taking it, well, who knows? But we've seen Cameron driving that car. Fiona says, I think only her watch made it home. A lot of people say that. Somebody's calling here. We'll chime in on this call. I think we got 2 people calling at once here. Chime in on this call here.
Accept.
It's the Juice.
Juice, how are you?
I'm all right. How you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't catch the name.
That's okay. It's Chantel calling.
Chantel, how you doing, Chantel?
Good.
All right.
Hey, is that neighbor's pool poured yet?
Is it poured? No, I don't even think it's even close to even being done.
Oh, okay.
I think they're still like digging the hole.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I had a thought, but I guess that rules that one out.
Yeah, as far as I remember, it's not nowhere near close to being done when I saw the drone footage. So.
Okay, well, I don't know. Thank you for everything that you're doing out there.
Anytime. What was the thought, though?
That it was one of the neighbors, and they had poured the pool with her underneath.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, there is a bunch of rocks up there, though. There's a bunch of rocks that look just like these rocks, which makes it a little odd. But other than that, I don't know as far as Nancy being there or not. But
have you listened to Becca's true crime stories at all?
What's the name?
Becca's True Crime Stories on YouTube.
No, I don't think I've heard of her.
You gotta look her up. She has a spirit box, and she has some very interesting readings. And I've been following her for a few weeks now, and a lot of the things that she is coming up with is law that public cannot access, and only the sheriff or the county can access, and nobody would ever know that she would be there because nobody's allowed to go there.
I'll check it out. Give me the name one more time.
I have to look up on her channel which wash they called it.
Well, what's her name again, though? I might be able to find it later on.
Oh, sorry. Becca's True Crime Stories.
Becca's True Crime Stories.
Yeah, BECCA.
Becca's True Crime Stories.
She's got a bunch of readings on there now, but the most current one is leading to washes, and then is it Canyon Falls Lake?
Okay.
So connecting to, you think of her readings. She's got a lot of good stuff in there, and a lot of it is pushing towards the family, and mainly Annie.
Okay. I will check that out. Interesting.
Yeah. Following
I'll like it. I'm sure she'll give the same back.
Okay. All right. I'll check that out.
Yeah, I appreciate all your hard work out there, and just keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, much love. I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, don't ever stop, because nobody else is trying to do what you guys are doing.
No stop in my heart now. We're going to keep going.
No. Yeah, you got the world by your side.
Much love. Give me your name one more time. Did you say it was
Chantel?
Chantel, that's right. Okay. I don't know why I'm so bad at remembering.
I can't get off this case. It takes up my daily life, and I have a full-time job and kids and all the things, and I can't let this one go. No,
it's a tough case. It's a different case. It's not your ordinary case, that's for sure. This case is insane. It's crazy. It's
mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Makes zero sense, but I just appreciate all you guys, and when the boys are back, they'll be right by you again and helping you out.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, it's been a while. It feels like it's been a while.
You guys are all great. Yeah, you guys have a good group.
Oh, we appreciate that.
Yeah, you guys are fun to watch, and we just know that you're trying your best. So thank you.
Much love, Chantel. I appreciate that. Much love.
Okay, take care and be safe.
All right, you too. Thanks for calling.
Okay. Yep, thanks.
Bye. Chantel. Hey, Divine, much love. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are awesome. Much love. So, yeah, like I said, these rocks, they look the same, guys. They look exactly the same as the ones up there, but, who knows, Who knows? So, like I said earlier, the bald guy passed by. I haven't seen him since I've gotten here. We've been here almost a couple hours. It's crazy to me because it's the first time I've ever seen him pass by and keep going. And I truly am starting to think that might be one of the PIs that Savannah has wrong. Diana Kindheart, thanks for the $5 super chat. She says, "Thank you, Juice, for all you do at keeping Nancy Slave out there. Prayers for Nancy." Much love, Diana. Truly appreciate that. Got another call in coming in here.
From Kentucky. To accept,
Kentucky.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Kentucky. Let's answer this call. It's the Juice.
Hello, this is Susan.
Hey, Susan. How you doing?
Good. Appreciate you being out there and all that you're doing for Nancy.
Hey, much love, Susan. I appreciate it.
I just wanted to touch on the timeline and see if I'm reading it right or if I'm missing something here. So the timeline originally, and that's the only thing that we get from the police that we know may be true, the first camera is disconnected at 1:47. That's the doorbell camera out front. I think the perp went out front first and disconnected that. And then they went around back and they waited to see if Nancy was going to call the police or get that notification and call the police, or if her family was going to call the police, or if anything was going to happen. They waited 25 minutes. After that 25 minutes, they went in the house. And there's probably a camera either at the back door or inside. And it picked up. And that was, let me see, I got the time. At 2:20 or
2:12.
2:12.
Yeah.
2:12. So they go in and they're in there 16 minutes. So everybody says they think they're in there like 50 or 60 minutes, and I only get 16 minutes after they get in. So they get in, they get her, and they get out and get her far enough away from her phone that she will disconnect from the pacemaker. And I think this was a hit. I think that they knew what they were doing, and they went in, they got out in that 16 minutes.
Yeah, I think whoever did this definitely knew the neighborhood very, very well.
And I think it was a neighbor, and real close.
Yeah.
And one of them houses y'all looking at every day.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reason you don't see her car. And they did take her out in something, and it could have been even a stretcher. I mean, you know, that would be easy, no tracks. If it was two guys or two people or even more.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
so that's kind of where I was.
Go ahead. You're okay.
Sorry. I was kind of looking at that timeline and wondering if everybody else, where they get like 55 or 60 minutes, and I don't see that.
Yeah, I don't know what Chris is exactly talking about with the 56 minutes. He keeps saying that it's a long time with the 56 minutes, but he doesn't really. I know some people probably are. I'm sure they know what he was talking about, but I still have yet to kind of figure out what he meant with that 56 minutes because he keeps talking about that.
I couldn't figure that out, and to tell you, a lot of them talks about our house being immaculate. Well, that's an older lady thing. My mom was 93 when she passed away. Her house was spotless. You wouldn't find a little bit of dust anywhere. That was the way they were raised. That was the way that they grew up, to keep everything clean.
Right.
And she spent all of her time dusting and cleaning. And I say what time, and my mom had some health issues, had a pacemaker, but and a bad back. But she always got up and piddled and did some things a little at a time and kept everything clean. And she did have some other help, and we helped her, but for deep cleaning. But I think Nancy would have kept her house really clean. She actually got on there and showed her kids how to make a bed, and she showed she had pride in being clean. So I don't think that being immaculate, I don't think they stayed there to do that.
Yeah, and and she lives by herself, so the house has to be somewhat immaculate. I mean, it's not like she's got several people staying in you know, bedrooms, you know. I mean, it's just her.
No.
So I mean,
it wouldn't get that dirty anyway.
Right.
I didn't see them. 16. If they're in there 16 minutes, they didn't do any cleaning.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they was that 25 minutes was they was outside. They was waiting to see if they'd been reported, and they took down the floodlights and the other cameras that were outside that they could find. They did that, and then just waited.
Yeah.
But I just think it was a hit, and it could have just been a neighbor that saw her running around, maybe out getting her.
Nightwalker, I truly appreciate you becoming a member. Much love, Nightwalker.
An older lady lives here, and there'd be she's probably got money and get money. They may not even know she was kin to Savannah, but they was aware that she could get money.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I didn't even know anything about Savannah until now, which is kind of crazy. But, you know, somebody definitely had to have been really keeping a close eye on Savannah, or somebody just keeping a close eye on Nancy that knew Savannah. You know, they had to have known Savannah for sure.
Yeah.
Because we know Nancy don't have a lot of money.
I don't think Nancy, and that's where the family is involved in all. I don't think there was enough money there to be involved. She was a young lady that had 3 children to take care of, and unless she had a lot of inheritance somewhere along the line, she probably didn't have a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, Savannah gave her money, I guess, but she probably didn't have a lot of money.
Yeah. Especially if it's money motivated, though. If it's money motivated, because I think it was targeted, but I don't know. You know, it could be money.
Yeah. Well, the family is $1 million. It's not much anymore. It is to me, but it wouldn't be to a lot of people. But it's still not a lot. But by the time you pay your property tax off, or pay any bills she owes, and pay for the electric bill, light bills, everything that's run up lately, if you took all that out and then you paid your broker to sell it, there wouldn't be much left for 3 people to divide.
No, you're absolutely right.
It wouldn't be a lot. I mean, it would not be a huge amount of money. We've had several deaths in the family of older people, and there's always never much left. By the time we have the funeral and take care of everything, of course, or whatever, they won't have a funeral for her, but they may have a celebration of life. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was what I was wondering, if everybody was thinking that timeline is off, or if I've got the numbers right on it.
No, you had the numbers right. Yeah, the timeline is definitely it's iffy for sure. It's definitely iffy.
I mean, we don't have a lot of concrete information. All we have is what they give us about the timeline. But if they were only in the house 16 minutes, they wasn't doing any cleaning.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it being immaculate to me is like it's a clue. But I don't know. After you said that, it might be, it might just simply be immaculate because now thinking about it, she's the only person living there. So, I mean, it kind of has to be.
And she's older. Most older people take great pride in their home and keep it clean.
Very true.
But anywho, I'm gonna get off here and let somebody else have a chance. And nice talking to you. And I'm sorry that they're putting all those obstacles in your way down there, and all that nastiness they're doing now is just ridiculous.
Hey, that's all right, Susan. We'll work around it. No worries.
All right. God bless you and your family.
You too. Thanks for calling.
Good night.
So, hey, as JLR would say, the pipeline is booming right now for sure. I mean, he wouldn't say booming, but I mean, it's a lot of people in the pipeline now. So, look, interview room, they brought it up the other day, stating that the FBI were looking in the direction of where that plan is at right there, right on the top of my fingertip right there. They were taking pictures facing this way. So this very direction down the road, so it would be to the left of where my finger was pointing, just on that rock that my finger is on there. They were taking pictures just above that, in this direction, which is kind of crazy to think about, because that pathway, I was just looking at it. This is the reason why I was kind of down here with the camera, because it comes, there's like a trail that comes out right here, and I'm not saying Nancy was dragged all through here, but I am saying that it is definitely possible. Now, you look at that trail. I don't know if I can get the camera high enough, but there's a trail kind of that comes out and then leads out to here. And the FBI was, for whatever reason, looking in this direction. Now, you got the glass door. There's a sliding glass door to Nancy's back room. Look, we can see it from here. This could change things. So they wouldn't even have to come out through the front, guys. They wouldn't necessarily have to come out through the front. Look at the glass door. There's a glass door. Actually, it looks like it might be two of them. I think there might be one on the other side. I don't know. I think that might be two glass sliding doors, and I think that's where Nancy's room is at. Okay, so you got a sliding glass door there. Would that make it easier for them to remove her from the home rather than going out the front? Although we think and know that they did because we see the blood. Let's answer this call.
Call from Lisa.
It's the Juice.
Hello, Juice. This is Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
From Texas.
Texas?
Well, I just from Kentucky.
Kentucky. Wow, man. South Kentucky. How you doing, Lisa?
I'm doing great. I just wanted to call and encourage you with what I saw the law enforcement do to ignore anything that you try to point out.
Yeah.
I'm encouraging you and praying for you and just hoping you'll stay strong.
Well, definitely will. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and I've come up with the whole idea different. I've thought about tomato and apple, and I've thought of everything. And now, for me to see those local neighbors putting the rocks are bad enough, then the cactus to draw rodents.
Yeah.
Now the poop thing, and to put this straight across the street from a memorial for Nancy Guthrie.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, you know, okay, there's some people in that neighborhood that really, really didn't like Nancy Guthrie, apparently.
Yeah.
If they could do something that low down, so kind of, we might need to be thinking a whole different way here with the disrespect and the evil-heartedness of those neighbors to do this. Because it's not against you YouTubers. That's really personally against Nancy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's possible.
You know, across from her memorial, from her home, they're not doing it anywhere else.
And yeah, that's true. That is very true.
And I thought, well, I wonder if she tried to enforce some kind of ordinances to improve the neighborhood. Maybe she wanted, you know, public water brought in there. Maybe she wanted to get rid of septic tanks to keep the well water more safe. What really has got these neighbors this pissed off?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm kind of, I'm not sitting in Kentucky with a tinfoil hat on. I'm just observing and seeing some bad juju going on.
Yeah. No,
with them neighbors.
I agree. I agree. I mean, it's just awful. It really is. I mean, and no respect for Nancy. You know, at the end of the day, it doesn't have anything to even do with us being out here. It should be about Nancy regardless. You know, and it's just disrespectful, you know, and just imagine what, you know, Savannah thinks about them laying these rocks outside of here, you know, or the family, you know. I don't think that they would be okay with that. I mean, I could be wrong.
I mean, this is pretty personal. This is like a major statement.
Yeah.
This is a huge statement that somebody's making. And I really believe that if they were to come out there with a freaking dead goat chopped up and spread it on the rocks, or a freaking dead horse chopped up and spread on the rocks, I guarantee you them law enforcement to crawl up there and tell you, oh, well, we didn't see who did it. It's all right. The earth will eat it. The dirt will eat it up. They'll compost it in a year or two. It's just weird.
Did you saw that when that officer said that the soil would eat it all up, and he said that the animal, the wildlife will come and take care of this. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I've been watching you regular.
Yeah. Man.
And thinking, how much more, you know, can he take? You know, yeah. I've got a little bit of a hot head. And I may have got a little bit sassy with somebody acting that ignorant in a uniform.
Yeah.
But you've done a great job with keeping your composure and just staying strong. And just keep staying strong. And don't be surprised if we don't all find out that there's some haters in that neighborhood against me.
Yeah, something's not right. That's for sure.
I mean, if this just really changes my whole... The poo, the rocks, and the cactus was bad enough. But the poo... I'm like, oh yeah, across from the woman's house. This is a major statement.
Yeah, it is.
Of hate. So, man, I'm just praying for you, and I appreciate you, and I support you. So, just hang in there. And, Alex, never be back. You're doing great holding the fort down by yourself, but I'm afraid you're going to need some backup because those neighbors are really getting evil.
Oh, yeah. No, I couldn't agree more. I mean, Alex and JLR, they're more knowledgeable to stuff like this as well, so it's always good to have them around, you know. But they're only one call away, too, so, I mean, it's good to, you know...
Yeah, just to watch your back. You know, y'all got to watch each other's back.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Okay. Yeah, just wanted to give you a shout, let you know how I was feeling about it and how much I think of you.
Much love, and I appreciate all your love and support. God bless you.
Much love. God bless you too, hon.
All right.
You and your family.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm back.
AJW has became a member. Shout out to AJW. I appreciate you becoming a member, man. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the team, AJW, man. Much love. The love and support has been absolutely real, guys, and I truly appreciate it. Sorry I couldn't get to some of you guys' calls. For some of you guys that were reaching out, I think I saw a 651 number. I'll try to wait for your call before I get out of here. I won't be here too much longer, guys, because I know a lot of the folks are concerned about my safety, as I am as well. But I got some things I got to do, so I won't stay out. At least until the sun sets. I'll probably be gone before then. But we'll see if we could get a couple more calls in before I get out of here. This is the most people have ever reached out and called. It's kind of crazy. I think this is the news guy that is coming back. So maybe that's who was talking to somebody down there. No, that car's still down there, but I think this is the news guy. So yeah, we'll try to get some more calls in before I get out of here. And we will come back tomorrow. I think Alex will be out here, so I'll have a little bit of company. Hopefully, we won't have to deal with anything crazy moving forward. I think, we'll be a whole lot more safe moving forward. Whoever had the 651 number, I think it might have been June. Could have called back. I'm sorry about that. Let me answer this call. I'll try to make these quick here, so that way we can try to get to a couple more calls.
To accept, press 1.
Mr. Juice.
Hey, I'm sorry. I know you get a lot of calls. This is Jamie.
Hey, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
You said Jane?
Hey, Jamie.
Janie, how you doing? Jamie or Janie?
Jamie, Janie.
Janie, okay. I didn't want to get your name wrong. Sorry about that. I was trying to report the rocks just to see if they would do anything about the rocks, because somebody threw the rocks out here with all these cactus because they get tired of us being here. So I wanted to just address it and report it. So I kind of call them at a bad time, and they made you move. But I just wanted to let you know I didn't want that to happen. So I'm born and raised here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm currently live. Yeah. Not too much longer. I'll probably be getting out of here pretty soon. Sorry, Janie. Give me 1 second. Yeah, sure. I don't mind. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we could do it. Yeah, whenever you'd like.
Let me know when you're finished.
Maybe about 5 minutes after this call, we can do it. Yeah.
We're back in 5 minutes.
All right, let's do it. Sorry, JD. No, you're good. He'll be back. You're all right. He'll be back in 5 minutes. He wanted to do a quick interview for Telemundo.
Yeah, I think maybe.
You're good.
A story about the rocks and the poop.
Yeah. We'll give him a little story. Why not?
Sorry, my slang is from Kentucky too, so.
Wow.
I'm the one that gave you the email about the truck, that Dodge.
Uh-huh.
You remember when I said that to you a while back ago? Anyway, what I really wanted to ask you was, I'm trying to find out on JLR's feed. There was a time when a guy came by with a couple of people, and he spit on Nancy's flowers.
Oh, wow. No, I don't. I've never seen that.
I cannot find it anywhere, but I know there's been a couple other people in some of the other chats that have, asked about it too. So I was going to see if maybe we could reach out to everyone and see if they remember.
And he spit on the flowers?
Yes. Mm-hmm. He bent down and he spit on them.
That's crazy. I've never heard of that. That's insane. And it was on JLR's channel?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was him and 857. I can't remember if Alex was out there at that time or not, but yeah, I know they were commenting on it during the feed, and they were like, that was crazy, But I guess at that time, nobody ever really thought about it,
That is crazy. Yeah, I've never heard of that. I'll ask JLR about that the next time I see him.
Yeah, and I keep trying to go back through his stuff, but gosh, there's so much, it's hard to get it all, you know.
Yeah, they're pretty long.
My only other thing was I wanted to tell you that I don't know if it's just she or not, but Linda Carabello, she came out there to Phoenix, and she did the route that she felt like Nancy was telling her. And long and behold, that route led her to a national park. And I think I sent AJ a message too about it. I didn't know if that's something you would be interested in checking out too. I know you don't search a whole lot, but I know you would if you had people with you, you know.
So that's a medium that dug that up, or?
Linda Carabello, yes. Carabello. I'll send it to you in an email.
Yeah, shoot me an email. That way I don't forget, and I'll check it out. I'm not too crazy on the mediums. I feel like some stuff they can dig up, it comes to light, but then other stuff it's questionable. So.
In her cry, when she discovered that this was exactly what she was telling her, and she's never been to Phoenix or Tucson or Pima County or anything, you know. But seeing her cry and truly genuine, just truth on her face, you know, it wasn't much on that either, but, you know, everybody believes something, I guess.
No,
I wanted to mention was to see if I could get some help back.
Yeah, somebody said in the chat that it was in the it was around the beginning. So I'm not too sure though.
Yeah. I'd be interested in looking at that again.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that at all.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll let you go talk to that reporter.
All right, Jenna. Thanks for reaching out. Or is it Jane?
Thank you.
Much so.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
South Jana, I think I might have forgot. I almost answered you, Julie, but Julie hung up. No. I think DGL was trying to reach out, and I missed his call, too. So many people reaching out at the same time. So sorry I missed some of you guys' calls. Let me see if I could give him a call back. We'll see if we can fit all this in here before I get out of here. I might have a lot more time than I think. I don't know what time my girl was coming back. I thought she was coming at 6, maybe 6:15, 6:20. So we got some time. We got a little time. We got a lot of time, actually. Let me call DGL real quick, and then Julie, I'll just go ahead and give you a call back. So no need to call back. I'll just call you back right after this call here. Let me reach out to DGL. Can't leave DGL hanging. Come on now. Oh, maybe I called the wrong number. Who's this?
This is Vicky.
Vicky. Oh, it said DGL. I thought it was. I thought you were.
So I was telling you and DGL to go get a nanny cam.
Oh.
And set up and don't tell nobody. So you guys can see who's the culprit for real.
Yeah. You were saying to go get a mannequin?
Yeah. Go get a nanny.
Oh yeah. That would be a good idea. Me and DGL, we got a good idea. We'll see if we get to it.
Yeah. Use some kind of camera, but watch out the other cameras around there like Savannah, Denver. So you guys gotta put it secretly into like they said, the flower pot or something, or one of those that statue that's out there.
Yeah. That would be good though. I think that would be good. We just have to be careful if we were to do that and not tell nobody. But I don't think we're not gonna do that. But
yeah, don't tell anybody. Yeah,
we got a little.
Not to tell anybody, and just to see who's doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be good to know.
A complete idea instead of just having these like just opinions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a fact. Yeah. God bless you. And stay blessed.
Much love. I appreciate you reaching out. Thank you so much.
Same to you, sweetie.
All righty. Yeah, she had said DGL. I thought it was Dad's Gone Live calling, but I actually have his number. So, hey, shouts to Georgia P. I appreciate the love and support. Thanks so much for the $20 super chat. She says that tell him I made friends like bros through our fight to bring Nancy home. We are not just YouTubers. We are no different than any other independent journalist. We are keeping awareness, doing what we can, and praying daily. 100% agree, sweet Georgia Peach. Yes, that indeed. That indeed. I'm going to answer Julie's call, and then I'm going to go do this interview with this guy. I'm going to have to cut it short, though, Julie. I'm sorry. I don't want to keep this guy waiting.
To send a voicemail.
Hey, Julie.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
how are ya?
I'm all right.
Good. Hey, I'll keep you. I won't. I'll be sharp, but I want to go way back to when the YouTubers and the media was there, when the pool guys were coming, like every Friday.
Yeah.
And it was always like every Friday and it was always two guys, and they were in uniform and everything. And then after after the police left, they were done, keeping watch there.
Yeah.
And they turned it back over to the family. The pool guy came again, but it was only one guy, and he wasn't in uniform, and he stayed for like 3 minutes, and he was back in stuff and left. I found that to be weird.
So you said one of the stayed for like 3 minutes? Or which guy?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even, I don't even think he went out of the pool. He got out of his truck and threw a bucket there, and then he was in his truck and took off again.
I think that was JLR that recorded that day.
It was so odd because normally on Fridays it would be two guys, and they were both in uniform, and they'd go back to the pool because they're supposedly it was chemicals for the allergy or something.
Yeah, yeah.
But after the police cleared it and sent it back to the family, the next Friday, a pool guy came there with a pool truck, but he was not in uniform, and he got out of his truck and dinged around for like 3 minutes, and he's back in the truck and left.
That's weird. Yeah. I always thought some of the people that were here.
Two guys in uniform, and so then this brings me to the thought of the guys up on the hill digging for a pool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm going way back because I've been trying to pitch this to somebody, but I can never get through to anybody. But yeah. And I think it's Alex or TLR is one of them. I think it's Alex that had the video. It shows the guy, the pool guy being there, but you have to go way back,
Yeah.
Right after, like the one Friday after it was released back to the family, because there was no sheriff sitting there to question them. I found that to be really bizarre.
Kind of weird because I thought that I always thought that all of the people that showed up around the time just after she went missing were here to just contaminate the area more. At least one of the few that showed up. But that's just me probably overthinking. But I always thought that was super weird that they were getting maintenance done, knowing that it was.
It's just crazy because obviously nobody's.
I'm sorry.
Occupying the pool, but now nobody's there and they're not.
What am I waiting for? I'm here for public awareness. We don't want the case to fade away, so that's why we're here every day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry?
It's getting hot out.
No, just public awareness, and we don't want the case to fade, and I'm just keeping everybody in tune as far as new details.
Okay.
I stream it here, and I also stream it at home, too.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
And you're local.
Yeah, and I'm local. Yeah, people don't know that. He asked me, he stopped and said, what am I waiting for? He looked like he was kind of angry or upset.
I know, but you need to let people know that you're local. You're not like somebody from out of state.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, but he didn't seem like he wanted to. He didn't seem like he wanted to talk too much, or he didn't seem like he wanted to talk very long. He made it short and quick. So
anybody in general, I make sure I emphasize that because if they just think you're probably someone from out of town. And that's not true. Like you, Alex, what's his name? 857 or 86, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
You guys you live in Arizona. You have the right to want to be concerned, and broadcast it. So
yeah, no,
But anyhow, back to the pool guys. I just like I said, and then now the pool's never attended to again. I never saw the pool guys after that one guy showed up without a uniform, but he had the truck and was there for like 3 minutes and got back and left. Haven't seen a pool guy since then. Yeah. It was always on a Friday, and yeah, it was clear. So I mean, how's the pool looking? Has it got algae in it?
And you know what's crazy is they haven't.
Really green by now.
I mean, I'm not here in the morning times, but it hasn't really been much activity as far as the pool guys coming by. I haven't seen them for a long time.
Something to think about, like a game, and then up on the hill. And I remember when Alex was up walking there, thought that house was vacant. And Sue kept saying, nope, somebody lives there. And at the time, I don't think anybody was living there.
Yeah.
But now it seems like somebody, like all the cameras and everything, like it was weird because Alex is like, well, I just, up there, whatever, because nobody lives there or whatever. And she's like, oh, and she kept telling them somebody lived there.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
No,
somebody does definitely live there for sure.
Oh yeah, now or just
at the time, I'm not sure.
And then doing all this work and whatnot, but this is right, this is a while back, because Alex would just, I think that's the house that they had like weird things inside the house. Nobody was living there, but it was
juice.
Like
the juice. Sorry, the juice. So it's the juice. It's going to be DAA juice.
Okay, great.
You guys from the neighborhood, or you guys just kind of passing through?
Maricopa.
Oh, Maricopa. Wow. Okay.
I've been here shopping.
Wow.
She's been here before. So
yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping by, man. Chime in anytime.
Yeah. Okay.
You done? Yeah. No, we can. So I'm gonna get off the phone. I'm sorry to cut you off there. I'm gonna do a quick interview with Telemundo real quick.
No, that's okay. I'm done. I said what I had to say.
Hey,
Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling.
You know what? God bless you. Stay out there and bring some help. You gotta.
you as well.
Good night, guys.
Much
Bye.
love.
Bye.
A lot of calls today. A lot of calls, man.
Yeah, that's good being busy.
Yeah. No, it's been awesome.
The only thing I'm worried of the sheriff coming back again.
Well, I mean, I think we'll be okay.
She already
gave you a warning.
I don't want to make a mess.
I think we'll be okay. They weren't here for you. They were here for me anyway. So.
I was like, what she was doing in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Bueno, uno, dos.
Oh, you got a DG? I got the same one.
What's your name again?
Troy.
Troy, nice to meet you, Troy. Irambros with Mundo. Oh, Troy, the whole point is, I don't know, you want to leave yourself or?
No, I'm just gonna put the mic down real quick because you're about to mic me up. So I'll put my mic down for a second. You guys, hold on.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, how do you feel about this? I mean, today marks 4 months. How do you feel about the case? What you can hear? Okay. I mean, I just mic you up. Yep. Sure. Thank you very much. Can I put you in front of you? Well, you know, I did you? I'm in the middle of the street. Okay. Okay. Troy, again, thank you very much for your time for the interview and just for the purpose of the record. Can you tell me the name, please?
Troy Bradshaw.
How do you spell your last name?
Yes.
How do you spell your last name?
BRADSHA.
Troy, you mentioned you were born and raised in Houston, right?
Yes.
And today, Troy, I mentioned that marks the 4 months of disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. First of all, as a resident of Houston, what do you make of this case, and how do you feel 4 months after?
This case has been pretty crazy. From the start. It's been very confusing. There's been a lot of questionable things that have happened since the beginning of time. I truly feel like somebody in the neighborhood that may be involved, or could be some family member. I know I do feel like it's a target type of situation. It's just a lot of questions that bring a lot of attention to this case. Knowing that Savannah, is a very famous person, which is the daughter of Nancy Guthrie, and I just think that this case has been crazy.
So, like you mentioned, 4 months today. What do you make? I mean, after all this time?
It's hard to make it. It's hard to really say. I think that it's just one of those cases that are going to take a lot of time. I think that there's so much going on, and I think that there's a lot that we don't know, and a lot that we don't understand, based on what's happened here. But I truly think that at some point in time, this case will be cracked. I think that they'll finally bottom up. Some people think it's cold, but I think that there
do you mind if I record you a little bit just here? No, anytime, man. Do you think? You're all good. People of you. You know how
Yeah. No, you're all good, man. South Telemundo. Telemundo. Much love, guys. Much love. I appreciate all the love and support. Truly appreciate it, guys. Thanks for staying patient. Sorry for some of you guys I weren't able to out. Let me know when we're back, guys. Sorry. Let me make sure we're still in tune here. Are we back? I think we're back. Yeah. So what I was saying was, guys, what I was saying was, people don't understand how much we truly do care. I mean, people think, they call us all kind of names, grifters, and this is what comes with the YouTube, this is what comes with the YouTube territory, it's just how it is. And if you're a YouTuber or you're up and coming, be ready and get used to it. There's going to be all kind of people talking crap about you. There's going to be positive and negative sides when it comes to YouTube, and you're going to have to deal with it and learn how to keep moving forward. People don't understand how much we care. What I was saying was, DGL and I, Alex and I, we've been out here many a time, spent a lot of time off stream. When Alex and I crossed paths, we weren't even streaming. When Alex and I had met, when I met JDLR for the first time, we weren't streaming, but I mean, we were all grouped up before we even were all live. Before I even took live, because I was living from home after I came out here several times, and I wasn't streaming. It hits different when it comes from your home, knowing what your city's about, knowing where you come from. It hits home different, and it impacts you in a real hard way, because there are certain things that you start to see that your city is out, and my voice being heard goes a long way. Talking to other people in the community that's from my community goes a long way. And 857, another guy that's been around here and spent plenty of time off stream in the neighborhood. We've all been out here off stream and spent time here off stream. I enjoy more than anything everybody's company rather than money or super chats or cash apps. I truly appreciate everybody's company more than they think, more than any of that. Growth is one of my biggest things. You guys being here, motivates me to continue coming out here. And I couldn't do it without all of you guys being here. It really does go a long way, and whether or not people understand that and they get that, it's all right. I've even shed tears here on stream. I've even cried in front of everybody here. And maybe I shouldn't have, because people start to think, other things, and that's okay, but I truly care. I know the guys truly care. We love doing what we're, for a lot of us, this became also like a job as well, but it doesn't feel like that. It's more like, we really have a passion for what we're doing. Joe Perry, thanks for the $10 super chat. I truly appreciate that. But regardless, guys, we, like I said, you do YouTube, you do anything on any platform, and you're growing, and your goal is to grow. Get ready to deal with whatever comes with it. And that means negative stuff, people trolling, people really not here for you, people really just here to talk crazy. What comes with it. And people have to understand that. That's what comes with it. Unfortunately, that's what comes with it. And that's part of growth. Hey, much love. You got to learn to be able to deal with that, along the way, but choose your battles along the way as well if you decide to. Love you all. Much love. I appreciate all the love and support, guys. Just wanted to share that with you guys. But again, I mean, like I said, we've all spent a lot of time out here. We've spent plenty of time out here on and off. On and off. Shouts out Truby, you. Thanks so much for the MVP. I truly appreciate it. Thanks, Leanne, for the MVP. Much love. Nothing really new wise that I'm certain of. There's a couple things I don't think that I've brought up today. Maybe I have. The most recent update that I've heard is the fact that the FBI has some new tack toys that they are going to be using in the Nancy Guthrie case, and that was stated at CrimeCon. So there's a couple little updates that rumored around at CrimeCon that I've heard. Not too sure if you guys are aware of that or you heard of that, but that is pretty much for the most part the latest rumor that I've heard. I did see an interview earlier with Sheriff Nanos. I don't know if that was up to date or that was recent. I wanted to chime in on that. I'm not too sure if Sheriff Nanos. I'm not too sure if Sheriff Nanos. That interview was recent though. They're just taking some pictures. He said hello. I don't think they're intentionally trying to get close to mess with me or anything, but we'll get it. Obviously get that on camera. Just to get the plate, since I know a lot of you guys try to make sure I get the plate. Yeah, it's just a truck stopping by. Looks like some Florida plates. They're just stopping by and just taking some pictures. Yeah. Hey, White Haven, much love. Appreciate you tuning in. How you doing? This is High Juice. Hey, Oakley, good to see you, Oakley. Shouts to Oakley, man. I'm assuming Oakley's got to be local. He's got the U of A sign, man. Good to see you in the chat, Oakley. Shouts out to my girlfriend in chat, Gabrielle Banks. She says, thank you guys all for shouting Juice out. He really appreciates it. And thank her for being here, holding it down in the chat, at least trying to while she's out there doing stuff for our family and myself. And, also dropping me off here, picking me up, taking me by the store before I get here, coming back sometimes to bring something I may have forgotten in the car. Love you, babe. I appreciate it. Goes a long way. Florida. Looks like they did some off-roading or something like that. Savannah spent $500,000 on PIs. Yeah, we've been talking about that for the past couple of days. So that's not really necessarily new news as of here, because we've been talking about that. But that's what we are hearing. I think Court TV reported it last, from what I've seen. I don't know who's also reported it. The first place that I saw it was Yahoo. But I think as of yesterday, maybe the day before that, they reported that Savannah spent $500 for private investigators That's a lot. That's a lot of money for private investigators, and it tells me right off the bat that there's a numerous amount of private investigators that she has. And that's why I was saying, I think the guy that comes around in the Tesla might just be one of the private investigators, that kind of surveillance the neighborhood, surveillance the house, and I could be wrong, I don't know. How they're working, what they're doing, what they've figured out is a good question that I just can't answer, that I wish I knew. Nancy Grace had made a really good statement too the other day at CrimeCon too, and I thought it was great when she mentioned it. And I mentioned it before. I'll mention it again. She had mentioned the fact that we have a whole bunch of help to push this case in the direction that we all want it to go. And she went on to mention the cellular analysis, the fact that we have Google on it, we got Apple on it. And of course, the Pima County Sheriff Department, FBI's on it, Trump's on it. And then also she mentioned that we had the best lab in the country doing it. She did say she doubted that Miss Guthrie was alive. And then she went on to mention that she had an 94-year-old mother that lived with her. And there's no way that she could have survived this. Which made sense. I mean, it made perfect sense. And that's why I always mention the fact that, what Nancy had mentioned is the people at my job, they need, where I work, they need constant care. You take that away from them, they're at risk. You have a lot of people that are at the age of 84 and 95 who seem fine and normal. And then the next day you come back to work or you come back home to see your loved one or mother and they're gone. Life is fragile when you get that age. But the moment that you take them out of their routine, you take them away from their meds, away from their doctors and their caregivers, they lose, they're at risk. They're at risk. But Nancy Grace, I believe she also mentioned that she said with the blood that was on the porch, she believes that it was struck, that that she didn't just start bleeding, She thinks that the FBI is on the cusp, is what I've been saying. I think that they have it all figured out. They just need a little bit more. She said the FBI is on the cusp, that they have someone or a suspect in mind. And that's how I feel about it. Yeah, I'm highly hopeful too, riding horse. Highly hopeful. Hey! Voices of the missing.
What the heck is going on?
What do you mean? Oh, we just needed to get in a little report. The chat just said that they wanted me to report at the Rock, so I figured I would, just to see what would happen. As I thought, what would happen? Nothing. As I thought, to see what they would do.
Did you even see?
I saw the Nancy. They've been telling me about all the Nancy rocks. Yeah. Did you?
We did that last night.
I'm glad you guys are alive because I saw you guys jump up last night.
Did they mess it up?
Not really. I mean, maybe a little bit. I mean, there might be. I mean, a couple rocks that look moved. Y'all let me know. They might be. They might be a little messed up. Juanita in the building. Shout Juanita. What? For a little bit, just to see if it was to make out the letters and stuff. I had to look at it for a second, and it took me a while to figure out like what they were talking about exactly, like which rocks. So originally I was looking over there, like what rocks are these? But no, they I think it's the way you guys left it. I don't think anybody's been here then. I didn't notice. What I didn't notice was all that poop.
Yeah, we noticed it last night, and I was disgusted. And you know that it's totally illegal.
Yeah.
So Pima County is not doing their job because this right here is absolutely illegal.
should not be happening.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm going to go to the sheriff's department and I'm going to bitch a fit.
They were saying that they were saying that we should all reach out to the health department.
Well, it is. It's a violation. For one, it's unsanitary.
Yeah.
You can't have people sit down here and you're breathing in all that crap.
I agree. And then I don't know if you noticed, but the mice are feasting off of the cactus. They're enjoying it.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I get it because this is starting to rotten. Like this is starting to kind of.
And you do know
So
that the pack rats love picking up that poop and taking it to their houses, their nests.
That's crazy.
That's
yeah, I believe it. I believe it. I mean, they don't have much else to eat out here.
Yeah.
And those things are nasty. I mean, I agree.
But if I were you, I'd get out of here like soon because you don't know these neighbors. You have no idea about these neighbors. They are freaky.
Well, one just stopped by and he's like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you here? Like, why are you here?" I'm
it's
like,
none of their damn business why you're here. You're here.
I don't mind telling them.
You're here because of this.
Yeah.
Because Nancy. That's why you're here.
Right. And I don't mind reminding them why we're here. You know, it doesn't bother me. I mean, he was a little aggressive, which was okay. I mean, whatever. I'm not going to be aggressive back.
That just pisses me off.
You know, I think that they expect us to reciprocate the same energy that they give, but I'm not going to even.
Why even waste?
Yeah, I'm not even going to bother.
Why waste your breath on that?
Yeah, it's
ridiculous.
not going to do me any good.
All right, we're going to go to our anniversary dinner.
What? Oh yeah, you guys did say that. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
That's
29
right.
years.
Hey guys, let's wish the Voices for the Missing a happy anniversary. It's their anniversary today.
Thank you.
So what are you guys gonna do?
We're going to Red Lobster and then we're gonna go see a movie.
Okay, what movie?
Backrooms.
Backrooms.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a scary psycho movie.
So how many years in counting?
29.
29 years. Yeah. Happy 29th anniversary.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, man. That's a blessing, man. Embrace it, man. That's a blessing. Hopefully I get married one of these days, man. That's a blessing.
I totally forgot to give you a hug. I always give you a hug.
You're all right.
I always give you a hug.
See one another again.
Take care of yourself, please, and be careful.
I will. I won't be here much longer. I'll be out before it gets dark. Yeah, they didn't care.
Whoever put that dog right there.
They didn't care. It was amazing because the sheriff passed me and then called me, and I go, wasn't that you that just passed by? And then she was like, yeah. And she kind of was like, wait, how did you know? And then she was like, yeah. I was like, just stop. You look tired, man.
Oh, it's the sun.
The sun. Oh, I was like, you look beat. All that searching's catching up to you. Yeah, it's a lot.
Tell everybody in your chat that we are not going to get in trouble for touching the rocks. We will not get in trouble. It's not illegal. Everything is good. We're good. And we're not going to get in trouble for touching the mailbox because all we did was we fixed the sign. That's all we did.
I know. They told me not to tape it. They said don't touch the mailbox at all. She was saying that they're not going to get in trouble. I don't know if you guys can hear, but...
You are totally allowed to put the tape back on it.
Yeah.
It's not illegal to touch a mailbox. Trust me.
No,
the mailman, he knows.
She said they're not going to get in trouble for touching the mailbox or the rocks, guys. And then, by the way, the cop came by and asked me to move the rocks to get out of the road. So,
yeah.
I mean, he gave me that permission. So, not to say it couldn't be a setup, but...
You just can't vandalize it, and you can't physically open and take any mail.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly. You can't physically touch their... I agree.
All right, Juice. Take care
of yourself. All right, you guys have a good time.
Thank you.
Much love. That's Voices of the Missing stopping by here. Voices for the Missing. I always say of the missing, for the missing. Shouts to them. Awesome couple. They're cool. Much love to them. They've been doing a lot of searches lately. Much love. Voices for the Missing. Happy anniversary to them. 29 years and counting. 50 years, Mary? Wow. Sheesh. Macy Thomas says, Juice, when you get married, we'll all be there. Oh, yeah. I like that. I like that. We'll have a nice, big old wedding. You guys are all invited, too. That would be fun. That would really be fun. Come on down. Like, the price is right. Y'all want to invite when I get married? Much love, guys. Much love. That would be awesome. You know, I always my thought of a wedding has always been like a really, really massive big wedding. Maybe one of these days if I'm rich, you know, I feel like when you have a wedding, you know, it's what you make of it. But it would be nice to have a big, very, very expensive wedding. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. That would be nice. Maybe it's time, Jeff. Maybe it's time. Hey, my condolences, Kathy. 52 years before her husband passed, Kathy says, my condolences. And I could honestly say that's a blessing, you know, whether he's still here or not. That's a true blessing to be with somebody for 52 years, not be with them, be married to them for 52 years. That's a blessing. You know, I think just like a job, just like streaming, just like, you know, doing what you do every day in life is maintaining is the hardest part. You know, what you go through with somebody, you know, makes it what it is. You know, it makes you guys much stronger, you know. And, you know, I just can't imagine just all in the short amount of the 3 years my girlfriend and I have been together. You know, I wouldn't change, you know, what we've gone through together for anything. You know, I mean, we've been through a lot in a short period, and it makes it feel longer. Christy says, my husband passed in 2020 with cancer, and we had been married 23. Man, God bless you, Christy. My condolences. Yeah, that's tough. You know, I think cancer is one of my deepest fears. It's one of the things that I hope I never get. That's why we all got to stay healthy, guys. The hardest thing to do, not only maintain with everything in life, but maintaining your health also. Technology. Much love, Golf Twins. Yes, he is. Definitely amazing. "47 years pink cotton candy 8." Oh my goodness, man. You guys are some loyal people for sure. See, that's how I know I got some loyal people in my chat. Much love. I mean, you guys holding it down for 20 plus years in a marriage. Shouts Patriot Pride, by the way, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't know I didn't get to say what's up to Adam here in the chat. Shouts to Mike and Adam on Patriot Pride. Much love, big salutes, and shouts to those guys. And, you know, I don't know if I got to tell them, but thank you for having me on the panel the other night. Now, Adam, we gotta figure out the calls, man. We gotta figure out how you're gonna get me on these calls on the next one, though. You know, I had to give you a hard time. But yeah, man, maybe we should do like a 3-way next time. That way, maybe that'll work. You know, Adam had taught me kind of how to use and about the Google thing. That's how I'm able to take calls. So shouts to Adam. So maybe in the future, you know, we'll start doing some panels too through StreamYards. But man, shouts and big salutes to Adam, man. Much love. I appreciate you a lot, my brother. Much love. Church. Uh-oh. Come on. You want to fight? What you trying to do? Hey, that thing was trying to kill me. I was about to go to war. Dude, if you don't get away from me right now, for real, this is not cool, bro. I don't like that. Go somewhere. What are you doing? No. Get out of here. All right, I'm about to kill this bug. If you don't get away from me, whatever that is, you're about to die in a few seconds. That is a freaky looking bug. See, now you guys got to see me out here go to war on bugs. I don't want to do that. Oh, he's about to get whacked. I'm done with this. I can't even focus now. I'm trying to focus on the stream. Don't be bothered. Car coming. Lexus. Lex alert. I'm gonna guess. No, I thought it was the house on the right here. I don't think so though. They got a similar Lexus to that one, but nah, not the car. Whew, that was scary, dude. That bug was awful. I think somebody pulled up. It was yeah, no, man. Tell me about it, Richard, man. We got to get these teeth fixed, man. I thought they were looking like a stranger in the neighborhood on drugs at that. Man, that's what I look like. It's all right. We'll get it fixed one day. Bing bug spray, we got bug spray, but that's not gonna work for bugs in the air. Yeah, you know me, I'm not very big on bugs, guys. I don't really like bugs. Sheriff Undercover bug. Yeah, that's a bug. That's a bug with a camera on it, right? Isn't that crazy? Imagine that. I bet they got them too. I bet they got them. Yeah, there's these weird, odd looking bugs. Looks like almost looks like a dragonfly. And he keeps like, he's like, he wants me. Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. What is that? The weirdest, ugliest looking thing. Look, there goes a, oh, I thought it was a bat. The crazy things you guys would see in the, look at him. Oh, he's about to get whacked. I'm not gonna keep doing this. I don't think they want any problems though. We'll let him. If he lands on me, we'll see. We'll let him land on me and see what he does. Yeah, I don't like them bugs. It's like kind of like red wings, black bug. It looks really odd. I don't know what type of bug that is. Weird looking thing though. But anyways, Chad, I don't know where I was at. Let me see if we can get a little bit of this sunset before we get out of here. Because I should be leaving very shortly here. Man, all you guys chiming in today. It's been an awesome stream. It's been great having everybody here. I truly appreciate the love and support. I can't say it enough because it really goes a long way having everybody chiming in and, you know, being a part of the channel here. Hope the mic's been doing us justice today. I know sometimes you guys have difficult times hearing. So I'm still working. I'm still figuring out how to work this mic. I hope I have it at its loudest. Because there's some things that I don't understand how, as far as how this mic works. I'm still trying to figure it out. Also, with the Bluetooth, it does have Bluetooth, so I want to figure out how that works. See if that's more efficient using that on the mic. I got a long way to go. I'm still learning. I'm new to all this stuff, guys. So a lot to learn for me. I want to get set up for a second before my ride gets here. Oh, hold on. This cord is all tangled and dangled up. Man, that's beautiful. Are we? Oh, we're on 1%. I think we could take this fan off anyways. Let me see how much battery life we have. One moment. All right, we're back. Yeah, so I was we're back. Yeah, so I was just saying that I don't want to take the risk of losing battery out here, so we'll try the Bluetooth. The phone's having a difficult time staying charged, being hooked up to the phone plus charging at the same time. From what I guess my charger just isn't enough to keep it juiced. Unfortunately, we're back though. We're back. Guys, I want to apologize for those of you guys that I missed some of you guys' calls. Feel free to message me. I know some of you guys probably reached out and messaged. I always respond. I'll reach back out. For the emails, it's a little tough to me respond to all the emails on stream, but I will be getting back and addressing all of the emails and all of the messages. Even if you leave me a voicemail, I'll chime in and I'll take a look at some of those. Looks like we got several emails and also several messages through Google Voice, and also through email and Google Voice. So yeah, just don't worry. I will respond. It might take me a little time, but I try to respond to a lot of them. Sometimes I get sometimes I take a little minute to respond because some of the messages that are sent are really, really long. And I don't like to be short to long messages. I think that's kind of rude. So I just don't respond right away. I, like to just go back and read them. That way I could kind of respond to everything that's, needs to kind of be addressed. What was that? Those things were fast. Whatever just blew by me. Sheesh. So what do you guys think about Nancy going out of the side of the house rather than the front? So there is a little trail, and I'm gonna show you guys. We'll walk over here real quick. That sunset is beautiful though. So we'll walk over here real quick. And I was pointing it out earlier, but I was in the middle of the phone calls going back and forth. So I don't know if you guys noticed right here, but there's a little trail. Okay, so there's this little trail here out in the front, and I don't know if you guys can really see it. Let me make sure we're still actively live. So many bugs flying around here. So I was pointing out that Chris had brought up all four of the FBI agents that we saw out here in front, and they were taking a picture. And they were facing this way when they took the picture. So if you're standing in front of the yard right there, they were facing this way, and he was on the phone, like taking a picture. And then there's another picture where we got the FBI agent, right there on the floor. And, he was doing whatever he was doing on the ground, as if those blood trails may have possibly changed direction. And they went around that little trail there. See how there's a trail here? And there's a trail that kind of goes around to the back, and then there's also a trail that follows through out here to the road, which I found super, super interesting. And if you notice, Nancy also has two sliding glass doors. Here, I'll zoom in. So there's two sliding glass doors. So what if, just what if, let's just say that instead of carrying her out, I don't know if there's a gate outside the wall here though. But let's just say, they took her out through that glass there and kind of trailed around through here and then came out, or I don't know. It's just a thought, and I don't think so, because the blood is. I don't think the blood is on the mat. It's not on the mat. It's just after the mat. So they could have came through here. It could have, but I don't think so. But they could have, brought her through there, came through here, and then out, which wouldn't make any sense though. So I'm assuming that they came out the front. They came out the front door there, and then they could have possibly went around They could have possibly went out that front door. So they could have brought her out the front. And then they could have went around because there's a trail and it goes from out. I'm going to show you one more time here. So there's two little trails. You can see a trail there closer to us. But there's also a trail here. And I think this would be super difficult. I don't know if Nancy has a gate. I can't see. Oh, there is a gate. I think there is a gate. But they wouldn't have went out through the side. There's no way they went out through the side there. Drive past Annie and Tommaso's and see if anybody is living there. There's nobody living there, I promise you, because I've been by there several times. However, there has been a CRV. I question whether or not any of those neighbors had cameras, though. I think that they would have been able to confirm Nancy leaving from, because remember, when you go, there's other ways, but I think the way that a majority of us take is just after a road, I think called Roller Coaster Road, that leads to Annie and Tommaso Street, which is, I think it's Torero or that. I don't remember the name off the top. But you pass by a Circle K, and those cameras are recording. I know this because I worked for Circle K for 2 years. Those cameras are recording. Whether or not they were able to, I don't think the cameras are sufficient enough to get a license plate. However, I think that they are good enough to get the type of vehicle. And I think that they would have been able to confirm just from that Circle K alone that they left. If they went out that way, if they left at that time to drop Nancy off at home, just to see if their alibi checks out. So they just got those security cameras, says Shirley, for Annie and Tommaso. I believe it. I don't think that they got those cameras until this, all starts to unfold. However, I'm just wondering if the neighbors have any cameras. The neighbors' cameras need to be taken by the FBI, search through, get a warrant. Yeah, which I would have thought that they would have done that already. And this is why I think that they already are on to something, because I think that they've gotten some type of footage from somewhere. And this is why I think that there's a possibility that they don't have a specific vehicle, because one of the vehicles that were used was either or Annie and Tommaso's or Nancy's vehicle. I'm just throwing that possibility out there, that they may no longer be looking for a vehicle because one of those two vehicles may have been one of the vehicles that were used. What car would have been better to use than Nancy's the night that she was taken? No one would think anything of it. The only thing that would be suspicious is the fact that why is Nancy's car out here at 2 a.m? Other than that, you wouldn't think nothing of it. But this trail is interesting to me. I don't think that they would have came through this trail. It's a little bit, it's too much. It's too much to carry a person through all this. Dragging may be much easier, but it's just too much. It's too much to me. But it's just a thought. Sweet Georgia P says Annie and Tommaso are around. They just come out early in the day when you guys are not out there. They know the schedules of independent journalists. Good point. Good point. I think that they are around. I don't think that they're around here. I don't know why I don't. I think that they are somewhere far out in an Airbnb, staying with family. or they're not even in the States. But I think that they're here. There's no question in my mind that makes me think that they are here. Don't do it, doggy. Don't do it. Don't do it. I saw that dog trying to get my Gatorade. He was trying to get my Gatorade. Yeah, I saw that. I saw it. I'm looking. Just joking. Man, Robin thinks they're in Italy. Yeah, somebody said that they, according to Facebook, that they had left a couple weeks ago to Italy. I don't think so. I don't know though, and it's weird to me because a lot of the information that comes from Facebook is fake. It's just like so much fake information on Facebook. You have to be really careful with Facebook. I don't even bother looking at Facebook because it's just too much information out there that's just not legitimate on Facebook. Guys, I want to thank you all for stopping by and chiming in and hanging out with me here today. I want to thank you guys all for the love and support. I want to invite you guys to come out, chime in with me tomorrow. Alex and I will be out here. If I find and have the time tonight and the energy, I'll take the live tonight and take some more calls. So maybe look for me to go live tonight. If like I said, I'm able to find the time to go live, we'll do so. I got a late night hair appointment, so I don't know if I'll go live tonight. Much love, guys. Thank you guys all for chiming in. Looks like we made it out here before it gets completely dark, as a lot of you guys would like, in concern for my safety. I will see y'all in the next one, guys. Much love. As usual, we'll probably stay live until I make it out this neighborhood, even though it's not dark. Until next time, guys, it's your boy, the Juice. Big salutes, guys. Hope you guys have a good night. See y'all next time. Let's get out of here. Good night, all. God bless, folks. God bless. I got it. Just the mirror. But yeah, that's gonna be washed. Hey, made in the dark, by the way. Much love. I didn't get a chance to say hello. My girlfriend says, thank you for all your hard work. Much love, made in the dark. Let me hold on. Let me get a drink here. Whew. Need a drink. How to get a drink. Shouts made in the dark. Helping out in the channel. Much love. Woo! Needed that drink. Hey, Connie, how you doing? We're just getting out of here. What's funny?
He's copying me because he has a chick like you. You okay? Where? Where's yours? Where's your drink? Huh? What do you say? Say please. Where's your Gatorade?
He doesn't care. Hey, much love, user. I agree, Lisa. 100%. Hey, anytime, River. Anytime. Good night, guys. Good night, Maheen. Good night, good night. 1974. Shelly says, we all have your back, buddy. Hey, I appreciate that. Brings me more comfort. It really does. Makes me feel more safe and less worried. Say to the sheriff I have proof that the crap was not out there on my videos. Then what are you going to do, Sheriff? You go to a porta potty to pee, yet this is so, yeah, I agree. It's crazy. It's crazy. Knowing, they know, they're aware that we've been out there many of times. They are fully aware. And they know, yeah, I mean, and they know we've been out there many of times. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're aware that we're able to back it up to show them that that hasn't been there. I forgot to look to see if they have the, well, for myself, not them. I forgot to look to see if those scrape marks from that bobcat was actually there. Yeah, baby Juice back there watching a video. Can't see him. He doesn't care anyways. Much love, guys. You guys, hope you guys all have a good night. I'll see y'all next time. He's over here all in tune to his cartoons.
Say hello. Tell everybody hello.
He's all in tune to his
Tell them hi, TJ. TJ. Tell them hi. Say hi. Tell them. No? Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He just cares about his cartoons. Gabrielle, thank you for everything. As we almost crashed. Yeah, on that note, it's time to get off.
You guys are all welcome. Good night. Hit that like button.